Yo,
Yo.
yo.
So what's up?
Happy Halloween, everybody. Go Dirty Bastards. Episode 109 tonight. Just happened to fall on Halloween.
Damn.
So, yeah, it's been scary in this Bay Area with all these Niner losses, injuries, and bad
Niners are
QB
tricking.
play. And, yeah, we're getting some tricks. We weren't expecting some tricks, but we got some tricks.
Trickster Niners.
Definitely. But, Halloween time. So, I got to play this little song real quick just to get everybody in the Halloween type of mood.
I look back and he was right before our face. He be in for a squabble, no doubt. So I swung and hit the nigga in his mouth.
That's that.
Ghetto boys.
Everybody from our era knows this shit. This is the Halloween anthem. Shit, don't matter if you're from the Bay, the South, New York. Everybody bumping on that shit. That Bushwick Bill.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
Legendary.
Yeah,
Classic.
I gotta hear that shit every Halloween time.
This Halloween fell on the weekend.
Hondo, right on for tuning in. He says, "Happy Halloween."
Yo. Hell yeah. What's up, Hondo?
Which ring? Niners, or you talking about Niners or Warriors? Both?
It looks like the Warriors are going to get a ring before the Niners.
Yeah. This is a Halloween episode, so if it's your first time tuning in here, Go Dirty Bastards. We talk a little bit of sports. We talk movies, streaming. Sometimes we do some hip hop, even boxing, MMA, all that good stuff. We do a little bit of everything here. So if that's your cup of tea, definitely check us out.
Tonight, right?
Give us a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. This is episode 109. 109 episodes. Last week was our 3-year podcast anniversary. So something exciting. 3 years of this shit. Me, Big Leo, and Womeezy, who may or may not be on tonight. Conflicting rumors. We're getting rumors like those Adoree Jackson rumors today. Supposedly Womack was going to be on, but he didn't fill out his paperwork in time. So I don't know. Big trade news. It was a big trade. We got Chase Young from the Washington Commanders, Washington Redskins, whatever you want to call them, Washington losers. We got him from him. 3rd round pick. Not bad for us. I mean, you could see us wasting that on an average kicker, as you've seen last year. So I don't want to hear any complaints about Chase Young being traded for a 3rd round pick, because that's what the option is if we keep one of those picks. And we always have 3rd round picks, and we always have like 5. We keep them on stock. You know what I mean? We get all these compensatory picks. I think we're gonna get another one too. If Chase Young is to leave after not signing with us next season, we will be getting another, I believe, 3rd round compensatory pick. So you could just call it as a rental, even if he No, we get it back. We would get one back. They said.
Yeah.
So it would be even out. So I mean, yeah, basically it's a free rental at the very least. If he plays good, we can extend him, work something out. Maybe some incentive pay. Who knows who's going to be around next year anyway?
Did they say it was just for one pick? I mean, it was just for one pick, a third round,
straight up third round pick,
straight up for a number. Okay,
but it kind of evens out. If we lose him anyway, we're going to get that back. So
yeah. So I mean, Chase Young back. Talking about Chase Young, so he's having a 79.7 pass rush grade, which is a career high. 18.4 win rate, career high. He has 5 sacks, which is has none. There's no and nobody has in the Niners have 5 sacks. I believe Drake Jackson still has the lead with 3. And he has like I said, 5 sacks, and he has 38 pressures. So we were I mean, I don't know if I did mention there was a rumor that the Niners were one of the top picks for Chase Young to land. I think there was an odd of 400-1 or something like that. Posted maybe like a couple of weeks ago. So there was already a rumor flying around that the Niners would chase after him.
Yeah, I could never find that prop bet on my the accounts I use.
I think I posted it like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was there, but I'm saying it wasn't available for me to bet on. I would have probably took that one.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, he was. I know he had an injury. Was it torn ACL, right? 2 years ago? Was it last year?
Yeah. So he won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
He was pretty dominant, looked explosive. He was the 2nd overall pick, I believe, coming out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
Former teammate of Nick Bosa. So, they're going to get the Ohio State defensive ends reunited to bookend this D line.
Hmm.
Yeah, so then he got hurt the next year, I believe. I think this is his third year, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe
Maybe
this
his
is his
fourth.
third year. Yeah.
Hondo says at the gym. So this is my ritual. Curry's amazing. Good on Chase Young. But they missed that New York Giants DB because they didn't. Well, see, that's the whole thing. I heard that was all fake. That
Yeah,
part was fake. That the Giants didn't.
yeah, it was
I
a
guess
troll
it just didn't
account, Hondo.
materialize.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a troll account.
troll
I
account,
don't know if
Hondo.
I don't know if the trade itself was even real.
Yeah, I mean, I
Um,
did see him report, and then saw somebody else retweeting
I
that. But then
predicted we were
he,
going to get Ordinary Jackson on the Filthy
um,
Bastards account.
yeah, so people had retweeted it, but then they started
Morning.
deleting it. So therefore, and then people went through his that guy's account. It looks more of a troll account, like a New York Giants fan. But there was talk about that. But I had posted it early on the GDB group chat, and also on. I don't think I put it. Yeah, I didn't put it on just on a Discord channel because once you were saying it was fake, so I was like, all right, never mind. And then I went back, and yeah, looks like it's a fake troll account. So
Goddamn trolls. It's Halloween,
yeah,
but we
and
ain't trying
then
to deal
yeah,
with no
and then
trolls.
it's and also Seattle got there's a couple of trades today too. It was pretty active. NFL
Yeah.
trade deadline. Seattle
So
ended
for
up
like
getting.
the just to close out on the Chase Young one, I think it's a good
Mhm.
pickup. I
Yeah, it's
think
good. Yeah,
he's good for run defense as well, which
that's
is
what we needed.
what we need. We
Hmm.
need a little bit better run defense. I kind of wish we would have got somebody interior because I'm not really impressed with Armstead.
Hmm.
Um, I know he had a sack, but I don't know. He'd be quiet. He's too quiet in between big games. Um,
Yeah,
but
but
whatever.
I
We
could.
can't have everything. We
Yeah,
pay a lot of money in this fucking D line already, so we should have enough
yeah.
theoretically.
Yeah, hopefully this sparks that D line, which pretty much is what this defense is all about. Get pressure on the QB, get some sacks, um, confuse the quarterback. That leads the Niners with turnovers, interceptions, which that was our thing for the last couple of seasons, but we haven't seen that. I mean, we saw Joe Burrow escaped from like what 2 sacks, ended up being big first downs for the Bengals. So therefore, that's where it begins. I think that's where our defense dilemma begins. Uh, uh, um, we have our cornerbacks need help. There's been times Oliver, what's the name? Oliver looks lost, confused. He's good against the run, but when it comes to the pass, I think his receivers went 8 for 8, I believe, 100% completion rate. So therefore, and then we also see Moody Ward just having problems holding, clutching to players.
I
Um,
said it before we even got him
we
that he
just
gets way too handsy.
yeah. So
I like the pickup, but when we got him, but I said in my breakdown that he gets a little handsy and he can
yeah.
kind of grab people. So
Yeah,
he's showing.
I know you don't like the guy, but I think the Niners are seeing that Jimmy Ward, the Niners miss Jimmy Ward in his defense. Oliver is not that guy. I know you guys don't like him, but I wouldn't mind him for him to stay another season. But that's starting to show a little bit.
Well, he didn't want to
Um,
play nickel anyway, so it wouldn't matter because Gibson took his
yeah,
spot, and Gibson's playing fine at safety. It's just the problem
yeah,
is the nickel Oliver.
yeah.
So he had the team had already burned their bridge with him because they tried to force him to play that nickel when he came back. So
Well,
that wasn't going to work out regardless.
I think he just didn't get paid. I think he didn't get what
Nah,
contract he
I mean,
wanted.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure it was because he was pissed
it
off
could be
about
that though. It could have been
that was part
could
of
have
it
been
because he went
the
on
reason.
Grant Cohn and he was basically, he
Pretty
was
much,
saying that
yeah.
he fucks with Grant
Saying it.
Cohn. He don't fuck with the Niners no more.
Yeah.
That they did him kind of dirty. But he
So
actually said that Grant was the only one who kept it real out of all like the reporters and shit.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I like the pick. Nip likes the pick. I'm not sure where Womack stands.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
even know. We don't even know where he's
yeah, I
at. He's
don't know
probably
where he
trick or
stands at right
treating.
now.
Like E
Uh
Major said, I'm
he's
not gonna
not
say what he said
sniping
it
on the
was.
comments, so therefore I don't know what's going on with the Womeezy.
Probably
But
trick or
it's a
treating,
two-man
werewolf
crew
stuff.
tonight on this Halloween night. So drop any comments. Let us know. Let us know what you think about that pickup and chase. I like it. Hopefully, this sparks a defense. And the last couple of seasons, The Niners, when it comes to the week 8, we either last year we were 4-4. The year before that, I believe we were 3-5, and so on. So they know that they got to make some adjustments. They got to make some make some
Yeah,
moves.
coming out of the bye week, we're usually
Hmm.
stronger, but you never want to rely on that type of shit. You know,
Yeah,
you
and the
never know. This could be the
Jacksonville,
year
yeah,
that breaks that streak.
yeah, and we're gonna face
We got the
another,
tough part of the schedule. We got Jacksonville, uh,
Seattle after.
Buccaneers,
Oh, Buccaneers,
Seattle,
Eagles,
Eagles, then
Seattle.
Seattle,
Yeah.
then Cardinals, then the Ravens. It's bird season. I don't know what the fuck the scheduling was about, but we got like 5 or 6 bird games in a row, I think.
Yeah. So hopefully, hope this is a spark for our defense. So
the loss to the Bengals, we had, some group chat comments, and I ain't gonna kill it on Purdy too much. Everybody already knows where I stand on him. I was never sold on him, so for me, there's not that big of a drop off because I never thought he was that dude like that. I thought he was a good system quarterback, and I still stand by that. You see, when some of these weapons have been stripped away, he struggled. That's where the arguments were early on in the season. I was like, he's not on the level of these other guys, and you see that now because when he doesn't have these weapons, he's not playing as good. You could say he played good for 3 quarters. He had 365 yards, but like 100 of those yards were when the Bengals were already up 2 scores and we're just letting them kind of, prevent defense. So that was like fourth quarter kind of garbage time points. A lot of the garbage time yards, a lot of those yards. He didn't play terrible, but those big mistakes were Jimmy like.
yeah.
You're starting to see. I mean, he's had 5 interceptions in 3 weeks. That's not counting the fumbles. I think that's like want to say 7 with the fumbles. And there was another one another 2 or 3 that could have easily been picked Sunday against the Bengals as well.
Yeah.
But he's a good quarterback. If you have all the weapons, if you have all the right things around him, we could still win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy. Like I've always said, I don't think he'll be the catalyst. But if Debo's healthy, Debo and Trent are out. Those are big parts of the offense. But you're never going to get that perfect cast around you. That's why I said that whole streak. I said it on the podcast here too. That whole streak was probably the healthiest during the Shanahan era the team has ever been. So don't get too carried away with crowning this guy. But our fans, they went and they crowned him. They started bringing up Mahomes. They started bringing up Montana. He's better than Justin Herbert. They'd rather have him than Justin Hurts. And I'm like, pump the brakes, y'all. Like, it's been 10 games.
Yeah.
The team has been really healthy. He has so many weapons. You can say guys like Tua have more weapons. Tua and Burrow, I'd say they have equivalent weapons. But Tua, I'd say he's a system quarterback as well. Even if he wins MVP this year, I'd still say he's pretty much a system quarterback. Even going back to Bama, they had all those big time receivers during his run there. Burrow, on the other hand, I definitely don't think he's a system quarterback. I know we've had our arguments on here about him and Josh Allen. I think he has more talent around him than Josh Allen. So if you swap them, I still take Josh Allen. If you swap their roles on different teams on their own, if you swap him on the Bengals and you put Burrow on the Bills, I think Josh Allen would be a beast on the Bengals, personally. But we'll find out this Sunday when we have Gold Ready Bastards Civil War Bowl. You and Womack versus me. So I'm taking Josh Allen. You two will be taking Burrow, I believe, and we'll get some answers to this battle we've been having for the last couple years on here on which quarterback we think is better.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. But back to the Niners. So Brock Purdy, I'm not gonna hammer him. I'm not gonna say he's a bum. He's this or that. I'm not gonna say he's Jimmy, but he did make some Jimmy-like throws.
Very Jimmy-like throws.
I'd say he's a better version of Jimmy, but he is along the lines of a Jimmy. Whereas you just want to be a game manager, and now what you're seeing is all these teams are loading the box because they don't respect Brock Purdy passing the ball. They're saying, "Beat us with the pass. We're not gonna let CMC get 150 yards total purpose yards anymore. We're gonna put 5 guys on the D line. We're gonna load the box, and we're gonna say, Brock Purdy, you beat us with your arm." And the last 3 weeks, he has not been able to. Now, I'm not saying he won't be able to after the bye, and when we get everybody healthy, there's a good chance you can see Brock Purdy getting back closer to what he was in the beginning of the year. I'm not going to say he's going to be like, like a Pro Bowl level guy, but, maybe right a little bit under that. Borderline Pro Bowl player,
Hmm.
good system quarterback. Just cut down the turnovers. That's what we need most from our quarterbacks is no turnovers. Jimmy couldn't really get over that hump. We never got a chance to see Trey. I know the Trey haters are gonna be like, "Oh, we've seen him for 5 games," blah blah blah. But it's funny that they're calling Brock a rookie now. After
Yeah,
he's
nah.
now, you see how the narrative switched. It's like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
team game, but you guys weren't popping that shit when we were 5-0. You guys were saying, "Oh, look,
Hmm.
Brock, he's amazing. You won 10 in a row." So I'm not the biggest Brock hater, but I'm not the biggest Brock supporter. I lie somewhere in between. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't know if he's the long term answer. He does have some nice talents. I love the mobility. He's definitely got quick feet. He can make some good throws, but he can be a little sporadic and a little bit sketchy at times. So that's where I stand
Hmm.
on Brock. On these last 3 losses, I'm going to put him more on Brock than I'm going to do the defense because in each of these games, he had the defense, even though they didn't play great, played poorly at times. Did they or did they not give him a chance to win or tie the game in every single one of these games? They did multiple
Hmm.
times,
Yeah.
multiple chances against Cleveland. The kicker Moody kind of fucked that up, so I'll put that a little bit on that on him. But Brock had many chances before that. Our defense was stopping them in that game. They weren't scoring many points. They only scored what 19. Cleveland only scored 19 on us. So
Hmm.
you're supposed, and then don't say the rain because you didn't say the rain when it was
No.
monsoon on Trey. So
Huh.
don't tell me a little bit of sprinkling.
Yeah.
Brock can't handle that. So yeah, I don't know. The Minnesota game, Brock had 2 chances to win. You could say he got concussed, but when it's all said and done, those 2 chances he squandered and 2 terrible Jimmy G throws in a row to lose us that game. And then this game, which I will go on record and you can check the receipts on all the fucking social media. I said, do not start Brock Purdy this game. Let him rest up into the bye week after the concussion. You don't
Hmm.
want to risk a long term injury to this guy if he's your future quarterback or even if he's not. I trust him more than Darnold. I don't want him getting hurt. And,
Yeah.
just for him personally, I don't want to see him get a fucking Tua situation or a Steve Young situation. So rushing him back, even though he was cleared, that's a shanty move. He don't really give a fuck about the health of his players as he's shown in the past. He's like, whatever. To me,
Yeah.
that's the impression I get. I could be wrong. I'm just a fucking podcaster,
Yeah.
but that's the impression I get is
Yeah.
they're more of a commodity to him. They can be replaced next man up. But it's like for me, if I got a franchise quarterback, I'm not gonna put him out there in danger. And you see, towards the end of the game, he got slammed hard
He
on
got
the
smacked. Yeah.
back of his head, hit the ground, grabbed his head, and was
Helmet. Yeah.
like, everybody thought, damn, second concussion. And we
Yep.
never know because these NFL doctors, I don't trust them. I think they're sketchy. They
Yeah.
cleared Tua to play last year after he was fucking knocked out and could barely walk. So that's
Yeah.
just my thoughts on that. But if we're giving out like blame for the game, I'm gonna say 70% Brock, 30% the defense, just because
Yeah.
the defense this game they gave up 31, but some of those were because of Brock throwing turnovers and giving them the
Yeah.
ball back, and then they could score off that. So
Hmm.
we got a couple comments here. Let me get these before I jump to your take on this. Danny says, "Happy Halloween, happy
What's up,
Halloween,
Danny?
Danny." Give him time still early in his career. Yes, I wish we could say that for Trey too, because that was sentiment wasn't there from many. It was there from us, but it wasn't there
Yeah.
from many others. So let's give Brock the benefit of the doubt and say, yeah, it's still early. But personally, I think he's already near the top of his ceiling. I've said that many times on here. He came into the league a little bit NFL ready, so he's gonna come in sharper. But his physical limitations are gonna limit his ceiling. Um,
Yeah.
where do you think he could improve, Danny? Because I think he's pretty close to maxed out in almost
Yeah.
everywhere. He already processed the game pretty quick. His accuracy is pretty good.
Yeah.
His arm's not going to get better. He's not going to get stronger. He's not going to get faster.
Yeah.
So what other? He's already pretty good moving around in the pocket. So I don't really
Yeah.
see personally. I don't see where he can max out. But even if he's close to maxed out, he's a pretty good quarterback. You can win some games at Brock. So
Yeah.
that's my stance on that. SF Comic Book Company says good pickup doesn't solve all of our issues, referring to the Trey Young,
Chase Young.
Chase Young,
Chase Young.
Trey, Trey Young
Trey
dropping
Young.
threes.
Trey Young. There's we got this picked up this other guy named Trey Young. Yeah. I mean,
He says Wilkes fired soon. That's a
I
good
don't think
question.
so.
I don't think you should. I think
Yeah.
who are you gonna promote? That's the issue there. I
Yeah.
think maybe I think also maybe it's just a case of personnel. Like Big Leo said, you lost Jimmy Ward, you lost Aziz, you lost Kwan Williams in the slot. So now you got Oliver
Hmm.
taking over the slot,
That
who's
was
been
huge.
terrible. And we thought he was
Yeah.
gonna be good. I said in the offseason I thought he was a good pickup.
Hmm.
I was apparently wrong, but I'll give him a shot to bounce back,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe. But he's
We
been
thought
looking bad.
Womack. Yeah, we thought Womack would take that position, but he got hurt.
Womack
So
has not been a factor. He hasn't been showing
yeah,
up on the
yeah.
podcast or on the
Another
field.
Womack. Yeah.
But I think he's hurt, so I think he'll
Yeah.
be coming back. The real
Yeah.
Womack on the
Yeah.
Niners,
Yeah. I
not the
don't think
fake
if
Womack.
I, I don't think about him getting fired. Niners win or lose the Super Bowl or not make the Super Bowl or playoffs. I think this might be Wilkes' last season as a Niners defensive coordinator. So supposedly
I
they were
think he's
talking
talking
about.
about Brock here. He's coming off injury. He also plays small and scared. Yeah, I think he's talking about Brock.
Mm, I wouldn't. Yeah. I was watching the
Step up
game
from
with
Jimmy, but needs everything to go right. Yeah.
yeah. I was watching the game with Ray Doomzilla, and he was calling that out. Yeah, he said he was playing shook, and I said it too. He looks kind of small out there in the field. I did like the that he was able to extend those plays when he ran. So yeah, I think he had more what he had more yards than CMC, but still though, you don't want that QB. Or, I mean, for him to be your rushing leader. And then I think
Yeah.
that's where defenses learn. I mean, just are doing the same, basically the same thing if Jimmy was here. Where we dare you to throw it. We're gonna put 5 guys in line on line in front and try to run it. And also we're gonna come and just put pressure. And that's how. Once again, I think just his timing, Brock's timing, and just his vision. He keeps throwing it. All these picks, I'm usually right down the middle where the linebackers are at.
That was
Um,
Jimmy's.
yeah, so we're seeing that same resemblance with Brock, but I would say little Brock was a little bit has a little bit more arm strength. We've seen him those passes that he's thrown to IU pretty much on a dime. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's still hurt. Maybe with that
Yeah, he's a little
injury
more
from
accurate
last
down the
year.
field. No, and a big factor is, like I said, if I've been saying it in the group chat, Debo gives him a lot of help when he breaks
Yeah,
those little 2-yard passes,
little deep
35 yards.
that
Um,
motion. Yeah,
and he'll take those passes like little 5-yard passes from Brock Purdy,
yeah,
break a couple tackles and go 15, 20,
yeah,
25, 30 yards, 40 yards.
yeah,
And McCaffrey. So
yeah,
when you have Debo and McCaffrey, it's hard to account for both of them on the
yeah,
field. So
yeah,
without Debo out there, it does make it easier for defenses to
yeah.
focus on McCaffrey,
Yeah,
taking McCaffrey out
yeah,
of the game.
and if you and then just you need to say that Brock is that guy, then we would not see Brock have so many issues and problems right now without Debo. You would say, okay, it's time for him to step up a little bit and play better, but that hasn't been the case. There's been times yes, in the Browns game, he had a shitty game, but he the team was able to drive and try to get for the tie, and then we missed the field goal. Then with the Vikings, he was moving the ball, and then he threw the pick. We lost the game. And this one, similar, the same thing. We could have tied up the game at halftime. I think he believed that. I believe that's when he threw that pick. Luckily, the Bengals missed a field goal. You're still down by 7, and then he hasn't been able to just make plays with his arm. And then when he does, there's some plays that come out good, but there's some that we've seen these just bonehead mistakes, rookie mistakes.
Hondo says, what QBs do well with that garbage line and no running? I think the top 10 quarterbacks in the league with that lineup we put out on Sunday. I don't know if they'd win the game, but I think they'd
I
do
would say
pretty better
Lamar,
offensively.
no running game.
Let's go off the top. Lamar,
Mahomes,
Mahomes for
Mahomes doesn't
sure.
have a real. I mean, doesn't have a
Herbert,
strong.
I say Herbert.
Herbert has been making mistakes. It's been
That
playing
coach is a
slap.
bum. That's why
Mm,
they were always playing from behind because their coach is
mm.
a bum. I think
Currently,
3 Herbert.
Lamar, Mahomes,
I'll say Herbert. I don't if you don't want to say it.
mm,
Lawrence. I'll say Trevor Lawrence would look a little bit better.
mm, Burrow.
Burrow, Josh Allen.
He was getting sacked a couple years ago, shitload. I mean, they do
Josh
have
Allen, that's
Nixon.
6.
Mm,
Here we go. He's gonna start hating on Josh Allen.
not. He's cool, but I would say he's a little bit
All he
better
got
than.
is okay. So
All right.
look at
Josh
Josh
Allen.
Allen's weapons. Look at oh shit! This guy's really in the Halloween mood. You gonna talk, Jason?
Is that Ray Doomzilla? What's crack? Son of a bitch.
What's up,
You son
man?
of a bitch.
We don't have a silent fucking
Silent movie. It's a silent film.
I'm getting my
Ray
fucking
Doomzilla.
come on for a little couple minutes.
Yeah. It's here,
Yeah,
Ray Doomzilla.
sure.
Shout out to the
What do you
SF,
okay? So what are your takes on this whole Purdy situation? We're not
So-
here to bash him, but we're here to just we
We're
love
not
the
here
team.
to bash him. But let's bash him though.
So basically, me and Nip are the only fucking realist fucking Niner fans. Like, we've seen this story before with fucking young quarterbacks. Purdy, he's good. He's not bad, but he has some flaws. He plays small. He's 6'1", but he plays like a football player that's like 5'8". He plays small. He doesn't play like big time football. He looks scared all the time. He looks like Tom Holland, fucking Spider-Man. He fucking I don't know. I was like cool. He had a good run, but like people were getting excited. Oh, he's better than Montana. I'd rather take him to Mahomes. He's Hall of Famer. He's gonna be
every comparison they try to throw Mahomes and Montana's names in. I'm like, dude, why do you always put them in? He's closer to Jimmy G. Put the comparisons to him.
Yeah, no, he's he's better than Jimmy G because he actually can move around the pocket. He can actually
But he's closer to Jimmy G than he is Steve Young and Joe Montana.
Oh yeah.
They always want to put Montana and Steve Young in the fucking conversation.
Dude, like a lot of our fan base is living like in a fantasy world, man. There's this like fucking we just like want it. He's gonna like be that guy. Like, no, that's not how it works, man. You actually have to go out there and play. Like, you can wish all you want, but you can't fucking like wish a guy into a fucking Hall of Fame, man. He actually has to play.
Yeah, even Hondo's on here saying it's ridiculous for any Montana Steve Young comparisons, though. This was laughable. I'm still riding with Purdy. He should have won in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Raiders fired McDaniels. Raiders fired McDaniels, or is he saying they should fire McDaniels?
I just saw something McDaniels pop up on my. I'm right now.
I'm surprised that he lasted this long, really.
How about you guys fire Jimmy G first, and then fucking that's the root of your fucking problems right
That
now.
was the coldest pickup. Like, did you guys see his fucking production over here? Like, what you guys like?
He's got a pick in 6 straight games. Jimmy G.
Sources: Raiders are planning to name linebacker coach Antonio Pierce as their interim head coach.
Wow. Yep.
Raiders owner
He
Mark,
just fucking
Mark
named
Davis
Devontae Adams as their coach. Fuck it.
began informing select members later today that the fire. Yeah, Josh McDaniels is and Dave Ziegler, general manager, are fired.
Hondo says the last 2 games
Shout
our
out to
defense
Johnny
played
with the
atrocious.
breaking
Opposing
news.
QBs are 88% complete. Yeah, but the opposing quarterback was Burrow and Kirk Cousins, who are pretty good quarterbacks. You can say what you want about Cousins, but he puts up them fucking numbers.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Cousins either, but yeah, he puts like. Of course, he waits to this week to fucking get Torio's Achilles. Like, what can you do that last week?
Will says they fired McDaniels. They did.
Wow.
Oh, I guess it's official.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Breaking news here on
If you want to hear the Raiders get bashed, you came to the right podcast. You guys suck.
It's kind of hard to like bash
on
the Raiders nowadays too. Like, they're out of here.
Yeah, their home games aren't even home games. Their home games are home games for other teams.
They're home games for other team.
They're basically London. Like they're London for like fucking teams. Like, who wants to travel to Vegas and like watch your team play the Raiders?
Hondo says if you fix the running and Purdy will play better.
Yeah.
If you run him, he will score.
Like more creative plays would be nice. Like they run basic fucking running plays that gets fucking
too predictable.
You spot
Raiders
that
bash
shit
themselves.
so quick. Like defenses are ready for that shit. Like fucking, like where's this fucking magical playbook that Shanahan has? He doesn't fucking bring it out.
An elite D does not let the numbers happen in the last 3 games, but will. 19. What was it? 19. They gave up 22 only to Minnesota.
Yeah,
This one
like
was 31.
yeah,
But
defense hasn't not been giving up too much. They haven't been playing great.
The reason is because we suck at offense. I mean, the time of possession is totally flipped. When our offense was running shit, defense were on the field. We saw that with Dallas. Teams were just falling apart. Now with our offense, we can't score shit. Our defense is getting tired. We're giving up plays. I mean, we did give up the Bengals' first drive, I believe, first 2 drives, and therefore that you're playing from behind, and then the running game, you got to kind of stop from the running game and start passing, and that's not our power right now. That's not our strength.
Well, that's what teams are trying to do.
Yeah.
See how Purdy plays from behind. Let's see how Purdy plays from behind. Let's take away that run game. Defense is struggling a little bit. So these are all the things that I said from the beginning that made it so hard to tell what we had in Purdy.
Yeah.
Is you have all these perfect things around him.
He has a lot of flaws, man. Like, he's not like perfect. Like, people are just like, oh, this guy, Mr. Irrelevant, he's fucking this and no. He's gonna he's unstoppable. Like, no, he had a lot of shit go right for him. Like, fucking, he's the first quarterback with like 100% healthy offense and 100% healthy defense. Mm-hmm. No, all you had to do was not fuck up. That's all you had to do with fucking Purdy had to do in those fucking that little streak he had. So, and he did his job until he got injured, and he got injured off some shit, and he's coming off an injury too. Like now he's got a possible couple.
They shouldn't have played him. They shouldn't have fucking played him.
I think we should have invested in a proper fucking backup. That's what I think. I think we throwing all our eggs in the Purdy basket. Like, dude, this team is built to win now.
Well, we have the next Steve Young, according to Kyle Shanahan. We have Sam Darnold, Steve Young 2.0.
This is wild.
If you think Brock Purdy's a turnover machine, wait till you get a load of Sam Darnold. Just go look at his USC stats. This guy had hell of turnovers. I want to say 27 or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. He's a pick machine, and then he started seeing ghosts in he's Halloween ready. He always sees ghosts on the field. You might want to call the Ghostbusters. Will says missed 14 but is that on Wilkes or is that on the defense? Is that on the personnel? Because if Wilkes is putting your guys in a position to tackle and you're not tackling, you can't put that shit on Wilkes. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, I'm not a Wilkes supporter or anything, but and Bosa needs to show the fuck out. Where's Bosa at? I said don't pay this motherfucker that. I said don't pay him that quarterback money on this podcast many times. I got the motherfucking receipts. I said do not pay him that money. Trade him if he wants that much money.
Yeah, we could.
What did I hear? What did I hear on Twitter? Oh, you're crazy, man. He's the whole defense. What is our defense gonna be without Bosa?
No, great part of the defense, and we could probably gank some team for him too, because a lot of teams would love to have that name on their team just to boost up their defense.
Especially the Middle American teams. Fuck.
Oh yeah, some Midwest team would have fucking some
Packers. Oh, Packers. We could probably get their whole draft.
Yeah, he'd be on the news all fucking time.
Green Bay Packers have elected to send their whole draft to the 49ers. Joe Home Alone Burrow and Kurt Shanny's Crush Cousins were great, but we could not stop the run,
our suck running game's just been
just giving up those six yards, those 7 yards.
Justin Herbert beat those same Vikings a couple weeks ago with less talent. I'm just saying. I'm just posting. I'm just saying. MVP is Trent Williams. Oh yeah, we're missing Trent. Oh, and by the way, Banks will be out for 3 weeks. Got that great news over the last couple of days. Turf toe will be keeping him out for another. He'll be out 2 weeks after the bye. So even when we get Williams back, we're not going to be at 100%.
Yeah,
so that's great news. It's Halloween episode of the 49ers.
And the same thing. Greenlaw still has a stinger in his shoulder or something like that. He should and is expected to play, but he's limited practice. So this bye week came, I would say, at the perfect time. Because there's a time to bounce back. It's bye week. We're going to be on the road.
For sure, the best time to have a bye week because we're playing a team this next week. We might be losing 4 in a row. Now we have a chance to kind of
Yeah,
Like,
we're on the road. We're gonna go to Jacksonville. Jacksonville's coming from a
that's a
bye
tough
too as
game.
well.
That's gonna be a
It's
tough game.
Yeah. So they're gonna be well rested as well. So
Travis Etienne is going on beast mode. He's been receiving, running. Trevor Lawrence has gotten kind of hot. Calvin Ridley's back after gambling, hitting them parlays a couple seasons. He's
parlays.
back. He's been parlaying on himself, you could say. What else? Their defense is playing pretty good. I mean, on paper, we should beat them. Coming off a bye week, if we lose this one, then you could say we're in trouble.
Yeah, it's panic mode. We lose 4 in a row after a bye week too. Like, that's panic mode.
And the Seahawks, they
Currently
took
in
first place on
place.
Sunday, and then they went and traded for. First, they traded for to get Frank Clark back, and now they traded for Leonard Williams, Giants defensive tackle, who's pretty good, stout defensive tackle. So they shored up that D line. So it's gonna be interesting. We got them with the we got them sandwiching the Eagles. We got a little bird special sandwich those 3 weeks. Little chicken. We just need a chicken and some other shit, roosters and shit.
It's fucking bird season. Yeah.
Bird flu.
Yeah.
A lot of missed tackles on opposing run plays, and Oliver is trash. And where was Bosa on that run at the end of the game where they just ran right by him? He didn't hold contain on that edge. Bosa, man, he don't get enough slack. I mean, he gets too much slack. He don't get enough grief. He's modeling for Kim K, and we all know that them bitches are jinxes. Stay the fuck away from them goddamn pariahs. Fucking stay the fuck away from them. They're jinxie cats. Jacksonville will be coming off a bye. We've always played teams off a bye. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Oh, what is every?
We get teams that are 100%, man. Well, like we put a target on our backs like early on too. Like we were like, oh, Super Bowl, this is the best team in the NFL. Like, yeah, we're like running perfect right now. So like every team was like going to go play our hardest. Like people were like saying like the Cleveland game, but we should easily no, Cleveland's good. Like we were like fucking like. We're perfectly set up to lose that game. So yeah, we're buying it. A lot of our
fans bought into it way too fast. I was like, let's pump the brakes on this undefeated bullshit.
Pump the brakes, yo.
Let's just undefeated shit.
Yeah, get in the playoffs. Get into the playoffs healthy. That's the only.
You had fans talking hella shit about the Eagles, like, oh, they're barely winning, but they're winning the fucking games. Like,
yeah, they're winning the games they're supposed to. Yeah, they play in a shit division, but with the Cowboys. But they play against the fucking Giants and Commanders like twice a year. So
Commanders always play them tough though. They played them twice tough this year. They barely escaped out of those ones.
But yeah, they're winning the games they're supposed to win, and they're fucking like overcoming adversity too. And they're running hot right now. They're one of the best teams in the league. So yeah, I don't know. That's
Will says, let's see how Chase Young is. Maybe we can get rid of Bosa after this year.
Most likely it'll be Armstead. No, or
I don't know. Is Bosa even tradable with that contract at this point? I don't know.
No, that's a lot to take over, man.
I don't know what their stipulations and the protocol is for the other team buying out the contract or whatever.
I think our best shot was like trade him when he was asking for more money before the season. That was our best shot right there. Like at this point, like no one's going to pick up that contract, and he's not performing well. So like, why would you take that risk? Like it's more.
You sound like Snip. You sound like Snip.
Somebody has to keep it real.
Drinking the Tecates too, huh? Drinking the Tecates.
Somebody's got to be an asshole.
Somebody loves some Tecates at my house.
Shit.
Except no Trent, no Banks, no Debo. I don't think we'll beat Jacksonville on the road. Health may have derailed this team. I don't know if Trent could possibly. I would say Trent would probably play that if I was.
I think Trent might be able to play.
Banks is out for sure. I don't know about
Debo might possibly. Debo might play.
Let me try to get back on. I'm trying to start this fucking computer. This fucking not agreeing with me. All right. Back on.
Yeah. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever you say.
Shout out to Ray Doomzilla from the SF Comic Co for dropping in.
With his name, we can get something. If we can get the chip, if we can win the chip. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that with that salary. How does the guaranteed money work when making trades?
Mm-hmm.
They take that over and we're off the hook on that? I guess so. I guess they're off the hook on that.
like with the Chase Young, I know the Niners are paying.
I'm gonna go get me some. I got some Don
Yeah,
Julio.
well,
It's a holiday. I'll be right back. Hold on. Have a little shotty shot. The
taking a
Doomzilla got me
shot.
hyped.
Yeah. Let me see how much I saw earlier. I think the Niners gonna pay. How much are they gonna pay Chase Young? Um, saw that number earlier today. Let me see if I could pull it up.
Oh,
Pull
he's
it up
only
real
getting
quick.
500,000. 500.
Yeah.
We got him for nothing. That was a great pickup.
Yeah.
So got the Julio. It's been a while.
So
since
we gave Washington for Chase Young. We gave him 2/3. No. I'm reading that wrong. Hold up. So it was just straight up for a third rounder, huh?
It's been a while. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. Blanco drinking Blanco. All right. Where were we?
Let's see.
The Chase Young was I mean, on paper it's a great trade for us because it's a win-win. I mean, what worst case scenario, he doesn't do much, but what has Drake Jackson done anyway over there? Run defense has been bad,
Yeah.
so I think we'll see an improvement
Yeah.
on that end.
Yeah. I hope it works. I mean, we ended up getting Trent Williams from back then, the Redskins Commanders. So hopefully this is, another player that we get from them and, continue having a, great career. He's young. Chase Young is still Chase Young is young. So, that's good news for the Niners. But like you said, paying pretty much nothing for him this season, and hopefully, probably make some moves and maybe be able to re-sign him. I don't know. They would have to make some moves and see the numbers and crunch all that shit. See.
I know everybody was like, get Jalen Johnson. What is his name? Jalen Johnson?
From the Bears, right? Cornerback.
Yeah. But I'm like, he wants to get paid. Like, that's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You already got a bunch of guys in line to get paid over here. You got Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
Who else needs to get paid? Ayuk. McCaffrey's probably going to want to get a little something more than he's getting.
I think McCaffrey's still signed up to 2024, 25.
Yeah, but it would be smart just to give him a little something.
Yeah, but give him a little extension. Yep. Especially,
I say he's got 2 more good years after this one. Then he could start seeing the injuries. And he's banged up too. Let's not forget that fact. Everybody's saying, like, I heard people trying to blame him for the fumble in Minnesota. I'm like, come on, really?
He's getting
he had 14 of the 17 points in that game, and you motherfuckers are gonna be like, it's McCaffrey when he's clearly the offensive MVP of this team.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that shit. Like, that dude, if there's anybody you complain about, that's the last dude on the team you're gonna complain about.
Him and Fred Warner.
Warner's been a beast.
Yeah.
It was scary the other night when he looked like he got hurt. What was that last week?
Looked like it was cramp. Yeah.
Chase got 5 sacks. Let's ride him to 10 or more. I see a good run after the bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chase Young can definitely be a factor. I just worry a little bit about the interior. They be giving up the ass in the run game. Armstead and Hargrave, they ain't been pretty. I mean, we're missing DJ Jones for sure. Even though he's a couple of years out, DJ Jones was a nice player for us. Fit the scheme well. MVP is Trent Williams over CMC? I don't think so.
Oh,
it's close, but
yeah,
CMC is still producing even without Trent Williams. He's not producing the yardage wise, but he's getting them TDs.
His numbers have dropped ever since the Browns when he got hurt. But I would say
that's also been since Debo been out too, though.
Yeah. So, yeah,
remains can't determine that yet because Debo was out as well. If it was just straight up like Trent Williams and he was struggling. No, this run game has been an ass since Williams. I mean, it has been. I'm not gonna.
I would say since the injury when he got hurt in Cleveland. I mean, he was, you see that he was in pain. And I think he's just not 100%. It was good to see him that he was running with some strength in the last game. But I just understand why when you have Elijah Mitchell and Jordan Mason. and Jordan Mason. Well, I mean, I don't understand why we haven't seen some of that. With those dual running backs sets.
Yeah. Jordan
I don't know.
Mason,
Yeah,
and TDP, he's the bigger back.
yeah,
Like you would think you'd want to tire out the defenses throughout the game, and
yeah,
then McCaffrey can crack
yeah,
those big ones. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like
yeah.
give Jordan
And
Mason 5 carries, give Elijah Mitchell 4 or 5, and then give
yeah,
TDP 1 or
yeah.
2
And
at
Jordan
least.
Mason's, I think, is average almost 5 yards per carry in the last couple of
And we
games. I
try to
mean,
run that weak ass. Was that a 4th and 1 when we tried to run that shit with use check? That was weak. I hate when we do
yeah,
that play.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I hear you, Will, but I would say, yeah, that's true.
My vote would still go for CMC because he's still
Yeah,
producing.
I hear you though, Will. I hear you.
Ray Doomzilla's here, but he's not here.
He's here in spirit.
You
Halloween
got to connect
spirit.
your mic and camera before you can add him. Okay, so
He's
he's got to
probably
connect.
drunk.
Yeah, he's drunk.
He's drunk. It's all right.
It's
Give
a
him some
drunk
time.
night.
Looks like Ray Doomzilla would be hopping back in here, which is
Is
cool.
Shanny
I
calling
see him.
bad plays as well?
Yeah, too predictable.
Yes and no, but what are you
I
gonna
would say yes.
do when you don't
Luke
have Debo out there?
Sorry, man, I've been saying this for a couple weeks. All right, use Ronnie Bell. You bring out Jordan
There he
Mason.
goes.
Use
He's back.
ADP.
Add me, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch!
Getting them
Add
Tecates,
me,
huh?
add me.
Killing
You
them
missed it.
Tecates, huh?
I had a nice big old shot of Don Julio
Salud.
to the Niners.
The downfall. Our windows
Quest for
closing.
6. Quest for 6.
Windows closing. Windows closing.
I can't blame Shanahan that much because if you seen Jimmy G last night, you will realize how good Shanahan is. I mean, he had this guy
We get it.
last year. He had this guy with the same when CMC was on the team. He had Brock and Jimmy with essentially the same stats. Jimmy would be, I don't know. Jimmy would be almost as good as Brock with CMC in this roster. That's what makes it hard for me to like just crown Brock. It's like we see Jimmy go to the Super Bowl with this roster, with the less talented roster. That 2019 team was not as stacked as this team. They didn't have a CMC.
No.
Ayuk was not developed. Debo was a rookie. You picked up Emmanuel Sanders late. Kittle was
defense was totally the offense was totally different. The defense was carrying us for sure.
But even this defense now is, I would say, I don't know about this year, but you could say we have. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it has fallen off. Last year, the defense was better than the 2019 defense, but we lost some players in this offseason, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The depth isn't there. We have some of them young linebackers, but they haven't been able to contribute much yet. D. Winters and what is it? What's his name? Brandon Graham? I think Brandon Graham. A couple of nice little linebackers. But the secondary, we talked about it earlier. Moody Ward, he gets a little too handsy. He's been getting a lot of penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Wills got a comic book comment for Doomzilla. They're making Silver Surfer a girl, Nova Ray. Oh, I did hear that.
What?
They're making him a girl. Yeah, it's gonna be for what though? For what movie is that? Fantastic Four. That's a rumor, at least.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going out for Fantastic Four. We don't know shit yet, man. There's a lot of like speculation for that movie. Yeah, we don't know anything yet.
I'm done.
Yeah, I can't get.
I'm done. Done.
Yeah, but no one cares about Nova. Who cares about Nova? When's the last time you read a fucking Nova comic? No one cares about Nova. Yeah, it's okay to deal with those characters. No one cares. Fucking Nova.
But not Silver Surfer though. You can't turn Silver Surfer. Never had no tits.
That's fucking Norrin Rad. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, they're not
Silver
gonna make
Surfer
Silver
doesn't
Surfer.
have. Silver Surfer don't have titties. What the fuck?
Silver titties. No, they're not gonna make Silver Surfer a girl. Like, nah, that's not happening.
Silver cheeks.
Silver Surfer.
That's not happening. No, that's just like fucking
Silver
people
Surfer.
People are trying to people trying to like fucking get clickbait fucking headlines.
Too much woke shit, man. If it's really happening, it's too much.
That's not, dude. Like, yeah, people are just throwing like these, like, who's the source? Like, it's all these like fucking like neckbeard dudes are like, oh no, I heard a rumor from so like, who the fuck you hear the rumor from? Until they fucking actually announce some shit, like fucking, there's hella bullshit fucking stories out there. People are just trying to get, and they're trying to play on that woke fucking shit because a lot of people, that's clickbait. Like, people will fucking click, oh, Silver Surfer's a woman now, so people are gonna click. Yeah, people are gonna click that shit. Yeah.
Who would Brock Purdy be in the Silver Surfer?
He's fucking Tom Holland. He's fucking Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Never underestimate Disney.
Yeah, but
Disney's
true.
they get a bad rap, but they've done good with. I think they've done good with Star Wars overall.
Yeah,
Except
they made some
for
mistakes. They made
the
some
trilogy,
blunders for
but
sure.
the TV portion, like
Yeah, I've enjoyed
Mandalorian's
most
been
of the
hype.
I've enjoyed most of the TV series. Yeah,
Obi-Wan was kind of weak. I ain't gonna front that one. was
Obi-Wan
like-
should have been a movie. Like Obi-Wan should have been a TV show.
Obi-Wan
Should've been a
movie. That would have
movie.
been sick.
It just felt too small. It should have been like a big screen thing. Like Obi-Wan fighting Vader again should have been more epic on
With the
big
with the
screen.
young Princess Leia. That was dope.
Yeah, I like
the chosen one.
Yeah, if they turned that story into like a 2.5 hour movie, I think it would have been way better. But they tried to
that would've
stretch it out to a
Will
series.
says I'm tripping. Maybe so. Maybe the Don Julio talking.
Yeah,
no, but I mean,
yeah, there's it's hit or miss.
Force Awakens was sick, man. I ain't gonna front. Force Awakens
was a great layup, man. That was like here, do whatever you like, and then
Ryan Johnson was the
Next
Jimmy
two were
G of the Star Wars franchise.
just
Do 2 picks, try to do his own thing,
stepping out of the end zone, fucking getting a safety. Yeah.
have Yoda start laughing and acting like he's on laughing gas.
But I digress. I would digress.
So how do we improve the defense overall? But I mean, the rush defense has been bad. Mixon was running all. There were some gaping holes, man, like Kim Kardashian holes.
We get so close too. Like we get like just like an inch away, like a hand away from like getting like any kind of like sack or like fucking hit on the quarterback. It's just time. I think the timing's off for them. Like I don't know how you can improve that shit, but the timing just a little bit off.
Penalties, man. I'm not trying to blame the refs, but we really got a holding on the defense.
Yeah, we get some bullshit penalties too. What? Some of them is our fault. Some of them like they're doing too much, but some of them are a little bit like, oh man,
and basically what's happening. All these teams that we're facing, they're playing perfect ass games. They're not getting penalized. The Bengals didn't get a penalty to the end of the
last fucking drive, right?
Fourth quarter. I mean, which and I was, like I said earlier, I was watching the game with Rain Dubzilla, and we were like, come on, that's a hole. I mean,
they were getting like choked out. They're getting like some sleeper hold put on them. And I know some like Cleveland fans, like they were like calling it like, dude, like we got some fucking lucky calls towards the end of the game. Like it just like
we got some lucky early calls, and then Cleveland got some lucky late calls.
It was a bad officiated game. Yeah, like NFL like refs this whole season. This is probably one of the worst years for NFL refs, man. They're getting some like some of it's shit's kind of you see the fucking play where the guy like moves the ball up. Like fucking like a yard.
Yeah, that was against
that's hella shady, dude.
Who was that?
Like it's hella
that
shady,
was a shady ass one.
Like it's just hella blatant nowadays.
Yeah. That one ref, man, he looks crooked as fuck. He's like a newer looking white dude. He looks hella shady. He always be having the sketchy ass calls.
You don't know who they're like in the like. Are they in bed with Vegas? Are they in bed with the NFL? Like who are they? Like who's controlling these cats, man? Like,
I'm gonna look this dude up, but this dude, I'm telling you, he looks like fucking shady. His announcer, he looked like a fucking actor playing a ref. What the fuck is this dude? Here goes the roster of NFL officials.
False flag ref.
They don't show their faces. I want to say, shit. What the fuck is this dude's name?
Shady McShader ref.
Yeah, of course they don't fucking show their pictures. What the fuck? The other dude's shady as fuck too. The dude who had us in the Super Bowl. Dooku, fucking.
Oh yeah, he's Dooku. I hate his fucking voice forever.
Holding 49ers. Half distance to the goal.
Holding Count Dooku.
Dude's a fucking Larry. Yeah, I can't find the dude I'm talking about, but you'll know. I'll point him out next time I watch the game. Dude's a fucking looks like a straight up scumbag, dude. Scumbeezy. Oh, I don't see Ray. I just see what is that thing? Gremlin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking, is that a gremlin or is that a goblin? What the fuck is that? Oh, it does say Ray in his mouth. Look.
Yeah, it says Ray. Yeah, it says Ray.
There's Ray. What the fuck
Thanks,
is your goddamn? What is your mascot? A goblin or a ghoul?
That's the original SF comic book logo from back in the '60s.
But is
That's
it goblin?
my friend Emily made that. She made the logo for the YouTube channel too. So she made me like a little personalized one. So that's my
Dope.
it's my little
What is it?
avatar.
Is it a monster or goblin? What is
Like
it?
a
I'm
little
just trying to get
monster
clarification.
goblin fucking creature. Yeah, like back in like the late '60s, the SF comic book company comic book. They had a little creature on there.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a tribute to that shit.
Kind of look like the
Dope.
thing from
Please tune into the SF comic book.
Twilight Zone, the movie.
Yeah,
Twilight Zone, the movie.
a
That
little
dude,
bit,
what the
yeah.
fuck was that? That thing was crazy too. It's like a
like a
little
little
fucking
goblin.
demon or
There's
something.
something on the plane.
And the refs have been bad, my guy. Yes. They have.
Yeah.
Refs have
Oh,
been
yeah.
really bad this year. Like they've been bad. There's always like some questionable calls and like some questionable shit. But
Don't
this
let
Female
year,
Womack
refs are
see that.
also-
Don't let Womack see that. They have no place to. Yeah, they have no
Yeah,
place.
kind of, yeah. No, like, what's worse is the female commentators. Like it throws me off. Like, why is that lady talking? But oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't blame on the female refs. So like, it's all the refs. Fuck male, female.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
all the refs. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not hating on the gender of the refs. They all suck.
Yeah, all refs don't matter.
Yeah. Don't matter their gender. They
Yeah.
suck.
So, are we winning the Jags game? It's early, but
Niners by 4.
You think we're still making
There.
some moves? You still we
That's it,
still
it's
have
done.
some moves to make? Just that was it.
That was it.
yeah, trade deadline's Halloween.
Oh shit!
It's a
Yeah,
holiday.
all right.
1
Yeah,
o'clock.
well,
Yeah, it was 1 o'clock Pacific time.
I kind of wanted like a corner, but all right.
You
But,
wanted a whole damn new team. You wanted a new
yeah.
quarterback, a new receiver,
new
a new
defensive
running back,
coordinator, new quarterback, new stadium. Yeah,
new stadium. Yeah, can we get that?
I
too?
will say shocked. I will say don't be shocked if Kirk Cousins is the quarterback next year, especially after
I
that
wouldn't be
injury.
surprised. Yeah,
That leaves the door
Free
open.
agent.
That leaves that door open.
Free agent. It reopens.
Mm.
Get him for cheap after injury, after torn ACL. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, our door's closing, man. We don't have too much time left, man, with this team. A lot of people are going to want to get paid next couple seasons, and we can't pay fucking people Bosa money. So it's gonna be we need to win the next couple seasons. Our door's fucking
Now.
closing.
Now,
Yeah,
Doors
and we're gonna
closing.
be fucking fucked for a few years because we traded away all our fucking picks and did some dumb shit with our picks. Trey Lance. So yeah.
I mean we are So
We got our picks back now, though.
yeah, we
got
got
our first.
3.
Now
we ended up supposed to be getting 3, right?
We can get 3 more terrible kickers in the third round. if we
Yeah,
want.
yeah. Let's draft some more fucking
Yeah,
kickers.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean,
Sounds great.
And the Cowboys kicker, they were saying his stats. He's I think he's like 18-18, undrafted. You know, he came out of like the USFL or some shit like that. And we wasted a fucking third round pick on our fucking dude. And Moody looks like he's shook all the time, dude. He looks like easy to rattle.
Yeah, pretty and Moody look like you're going through a haunted house. Like, yeah, they look shit.
I don't think I don't trust Moody in the playoffs on an icy field in Philly with the wind blowing, the crowd throwing snowballs at you. This
Batteries.
guy's gonna be shook, and then he's just gonna be like, you know, I don't know, I'm a rookie kicker, man. Blah blah blah. And it's like then they try to give excuses like, oh, he's a rookie kicker. Exactly why you don't go for on a Super Bowl team. You don't go for a rookie kicker.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the
All
vet.
free agents out there. There's a lot of kickers out there. There's a lot of like undrafted guys. Like, dude, like.
Oh, the kicker was in MLS. That's right.
But also, you shouldn't be relying on the kicker. We should be up like with our offense. We should be fucking outscoring people.
Which was
by 3
happening, yeah.
touchdowns.
Which
Yeah.
was
Our
happening.
defense should like
holding 30 points.
Our defense should hold people to under like 20 points, and we should be going scoring like 30 to 40 points a game.
that Cleveland game, we both, when I was watching in your house, we both were saying like, don't leave it up to Moody. Go for the kill. Go for the end zone. We have plenty
At
of
least
time.
get closer. Don't make it a fucking like make it any kind of difficult for the fucking dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass.
Dumas. Yeah,
Right.
this has been like a fucking like bipolar fucking season, man.
Yeah.
Like, the first 5 games
I
are
mean,
like so hyped.
yeah,
I'm hyped but cautious always.
Yeah.
Like, but and then the next 3 games, it's just like, oh fuck,
yeah.
oh fuck.
I mean, and this us being at 5-3. I mean, sometimes how I'm talking and getting upset. Sounds like where the Niners are 0-8, but
dude, with this team, that's not fair though.
Yeah.
This team has all the potential in the world. This is a Super Bowl caliber fucking team, man.
It's a mini dream team. If you think about it,
there's no excuse. Like we should be winning. Like I ain't trying to go like undefeated, but we should be winning those games. And the games we should be winning, we're not winning. So, and we have the tough part of our schedule coming up.
Yeah,
it's not going to get easy for us. It's going to get harder. So hopefully we get our shit together and we, surprise a couple teams, make the playoffs. Hopefully get healthy at the right time. And I was hoping for like the fucking like that number 1 seed, but that's at this point.
I said before that, don't even this team just get in the playoffs. We can
win our division first of all. Get in the playoffs and try to like do something. Like So I don't know. It's
we're gonna have a chance against Seattle. It's gonna be some.
We face. We still got to face Seattle twice. So I mean, if we could beat them twice, and then most likely take the first place, and then we would have what is it called? The what I'm thinking? Advantage, right? Home advantage winning advantage or something like that because we won and beat them twice or something like that, right?
I don't know.
What's the
for the first round of the wild card weekend?
Or something like that, right?
So at least we'll get home field for the first fucking weekend.
Yeah, just take that. Yeah, beat Seattle.
I'm still like looking at the Eagles game, man. Like that's gonna be a test, man. That's gonna be a big test.
We gotta win. Yeah, we gotta beat
the way
Seattle.
Our O line is, the way our D line is playing against their O line is scary.
Yeah, they have a fucking tough. They're a good team, man. That's the team I'm scared of the most.
Yeah.
But the one thing is, Hurts doesn't really get the ball out that quick. He'll attack you more down the field, so that might be. But
can
down
break
the field, we haven't been covering people well.
Yeah, but those fucking mobile quarterbacks, man, they get like fucking Joe Burrow's fucking rushing for a bunch of yards, man. He was going.
Yeah, that was like what?
Like, come on, man! Like fucking this guy's running for like fucking 15 yards. Like fuck out of here, man! Like
30 and 20. What was it? What was it like 30 and 12? And he ran. And shit.
That was fucking. Yeah, that was
first. We saw. Yeah, like, watching that shit. That was like
throw fucking.
Moody might be sleeping with the fishes. Yeah. You need a good space clearing wide receiver. Danny Gray, anyone? Yeah, he's in that mythical. He's in that mythical Shanahan doghouse.
we saw it.
Ayuk was there. Yeah. Who else? There's been a few that just whatever reason he just.
Kinlaw.
Shanahan just needs to like check his fucking ego and just try to fucking win games, man. Like he wants to win it his way, but all right, you're gonna try to win it your way. You're never gonna fucking win. You have to like put a lot of that shit like to the side and just.
We are gonna be Seattle or beat Seattle. I think he meant to say beat.
Yeah, I think we should beat Seattle. I mean, they.
I'm gonna be cautious.
I say we can beat them.
Hey, I'm not scared of the Seattle like I was with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson in Seattle scared me way more than this fucking Geno.
True facts.
Yeah. So like I'm not scared. I'm not worried about them like I used to be.
I say they get one off of us the way we're playing.
Nah,
I say
they just revamped their defensive line. Our corners against their now and Jigba's stepping up.
DK,
man.
Yeah,
Kenneth Walker
getting hella mad. He beginning for himself flags, penalties. You know what I'm saying?
He's a pacifier.
Yeah,
I say we get a split.
We should definitely beat Arizona. They just traded Dobbs to
the
Vikings, and then
But that's why they're going to play us hard, man. They're going to play us hard. That's their Super Bowl. They beat the Niners.
That's like I said earlier. Like I was saying, all these teams are playing us like it's their Super Bowl. Right now,
the media hyped us up too.
Yep.
Like I hate when the media hypes us up. I like being the underdog, but like
under the radar shit. Yep.
Like we're world beaters, we're elite. No, we're gonna fucking beat everyone. Like let's chill out, let's chill.
Yeah, so, when they started talking that 17-0 shit, I was like, y'all fucking
no, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, just remember the Warriors. 73. Reed and Grant are gonna be like, people were so.
Speaking about the Warriors.
Like let's win a ship and that will count because winning all the games in this regular season don't mean shit.
I think I said 12-5.
I think we all said it 13-4, 12-5. Was our.
I think I said 12-5.
12-5 is like realistic for us. That's realistic.
Got my little gummy bears.
Snack time, huh?
Taking care of the daughters.
You went back snatching Fucking swooped on it.
Went to the other room and bag snatched on the kids.
Nice.
Best Halloween candy. What is it?
Reese's peanut butter cups,
Nah. Twix.
Peanut M-
Let's say Twix.
peanut M&Ms, and
Peanut Snickers and
Snickers is pretty high. I fuck with
Yeah.
Snickers. What's the worst Halloween candy?
candy corn.
Candy corn.
Yeah, candy corn is trash.
Fucking trash.
Tootsie
Mound.
Roll. I'm throwing
Mound.
that shit in
Nah,
trash.
those them flavored Tootsie Rolls are good, like the fucking the lemon ones and shit.
Mounds.
Not the
Mounds
chocolate
is
ones,
the
those are
worst.
Trash.
Those white
Lazy.
rabbits are
I'm
fucking.
giving
hype,
it
too.
back. I'm like, nah, I don't want this. Here you go.
Cool.
Those little white rabbits, those are hype back in the day.
Mounds. Those are fucking trash too.
Full size candy bars are the hitters.
Smarties are pretty fucking weak too. Don't fuck with those little-
Tecates, huh? I got a Tecates for trick or treat. Huh?
Sour Patch Kids are always hella good. That's like a newer one though. They didn't have those in the back of the day packs.
Not a fan of the Butterfinger either. It's just fucking gross. It's just fucking hella
Yeah,
hard.
Butterfingers are whack. Peppermint patties are kind of good though.
Ooh, with the Yorks too.
The York.
What would you do
York-
for a York?
Let me get the York.
Get the York, son.
Starbursts are always good.
Hershey's chocolate is fucking weak on its own. You need to like add shit to it.
I like those
Hershey
Take
Dark.
Fives. Those are
Get
hella
that shit
good.
back. You're like, I don't want that shit.
Take Five. They got the peanut butter, the
Take
caramel,
Five,
the
Mom.
fucking
I'll fuck with those.
pretzel inside.
I
That
haven't
shit.
heard that shit in a
A
minute.
little salty, like sweet. Yeah, it's not bad.
What are the other ones that were kind of good back in the day? Of course, the full size bars. You get the
Yeah,
Three
Snickers.
Musketeers.
yeah.
Three Musketeers are pretty cool. The little minis.
Three Musketeers used to be hype. The Milky Way Darks are hella good too. Midnight Milky Way, whatever the fuck it's called.
I like the full size Crunch bars, but the mini Crunch bars are fucking whack.
I like the little Reese's. The little Reese's are hella better than the big ones. The
The
little
little,
fat
not
round ones.
not the super small ones, but the medium.
Yeah, well, I like
have,
those
like,
that come in the
the
Go Wrapper.
Yeah,
I like the
those
Go
are-
Wrap
Yeah,
ones.
those are good. Yeah, the ones that like the super tiny ones are weak, and like the big ones are like unless they're like fresh, they're fucking weak. Like if they're like mushy and like fucking weak, I don't know. They need a little snap. They need a little snap. They got a little
Candy
snap.
corn, Smarties. I wasn't big on Gobstoppers. Twizzlers are weak to me too. I like the red vines, but the Twizzlers are
Red
hella
vine.
like,
Oh, Twizzlers is
Twizzlers are hella like plasticky and shit.
Red vines is like no anybody like no Twizzlers. Black licorice is fucking whack too. That's fucking.
Throw that shit in the trash.
That's some Willow shit right there. That's just fucking weak.
Black licorice is trash, no doubt.
That's just the weakest shit.
Shit, fucking
ever.
Jägermeister.
So
fucking
gross.
bullshit.
Black licorice. Yeah, so
Jägermeister bullshit.
The fuck? Take that shit out of here.
Shake that Laffy Taffy. That
Abba
Laffy
Zaba,
Taffy.
you're my only friend.
The banana.
Oh,
Banana.
Abba Zabbas are good. Oh, those cutty ones. Those they were like chocolate, but they were like fucking taffy too.
Yeah.
What
Whoppers?
the fuck were those? No, they were like I think they had like marshmallow on it too or some shit. Charleston chews. I used to fuck with those. Charleston chews.
Give me
And
some
then, no,
teased candy.
They used to have ones called I don't know what the fuck they were called, but they were like Rocky Road, but some of them they were good. They had like marshmallow and shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The fucking Cracker Jacks too. Like when you get the Cracker Jack boxes with like the real shit in there, like the real toy in it.
Which game is a win? Which game is a loss? Predict final record. We could do that.
Honda, we're gonna take it a week by week right now. I don't want to stress out.
It's a step by
I don't
step
wanna-
season right
yeah,
here.
I don't want to be stressing already thinking about week 11 and 12, but I see we in there. I'm
Yeah.
right now with this Niner team. I'm taking it week by week, Honda.
Puts me in a bad mood for the week, man.
Yeah, I don't want to be stressing about week 13 right now.
Anyways, I already called 12-5 before the season.
Luckily, my fantasy team is 7-1, so that's the only thing keeping me going right now.
Lucky for me, I hit a parlay and a teaser this week, so that kept me
Oh,
going.
man, I've been
How's that Rangers fucking bet? Not looking good, huh?
one more, buddy.
No, two more. It's
No, they
2 to
won
1,
tonight.
isn't it? 2 to
3 to
1.
Oh, they won tonight?
It's 3 to
Yeah,
1.
Yeah, 31.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They went 1-1 at Texas. 2 games already in Arizona.
Damn,
They
I
won
had
they won the
I had
first-
Rangers.
they won
I
the
took
first two.
Rangers. I took Rangers in 6, so I'm hoping that Arizona comes back and gets one win out of this.
Yeah, right. It's 3-1 right now. Rangers.
I thought it was 2-1.
Nah, because they played yesterday. They won.
Okay, then it's 3-1.
Yeah, Rangers lead series 3-1.
Oh, I'm hoping that Arizona wins
Might do
1-1.
I might do if I hit up Reno Sunday morning, come back Monday. Who's ready?
Will posted. What did you post on Discord? Will, what's he talking about? You know what he's talking about, Leo?
I don't know. What's going on here?
He said he posted it on Discord.
Oh, about the Rangers winning.
Oh, okay.
Rangers put
My
up
bad,
11
my bad.
runs in game 4.
I've been on Discord in a minute. I gotta go.
Yeah, me will be running Discord. Basically, it's a race who puts new shit.
Oh, Steph has been out of this world. Okay.
Fuck.
Well, let's do pick 'em before we start talking to that. And we get Ray Doomzilla, so let's get a pick 'em session in real quick. Let's
Is that
go
big
here. Let
plan?
me
What's that? And I look.
NFL schedule week 9. Let's pull this bad boy up. We actually got some good. I think we have a couple good matchups this week. Let's see here.
You son of a
Let me
bitch.
switch my banner up. NFL Pick'em. It's Pick'em time. All right. Let's go with
Turn
the
on
guest.
Put on the Spidey Jack-o'-lantern. That's sick.
Okay, so starting off Thursday night game. Oh, this isn't right. Oh yeah,
You only got
Thursday night game.
you got less than it was an hour and a couple minutes before you start playing Christmas music. So you celebrating this Halloween.
Oh yeah, Mariah be ready. She be out.
Mariah's already. Folks are waiting for midnight. Who like sick of this? Start playing fucking Mariah Carey.
Yeah, she be posting on like IG and Twitter and shit as soon as midnight.
She makes
hits.
hella bread. What was it? She makes a couple mil.
Oh, it's
every year, right?
How much she makes? Yeah, no, that's like if she
Supposedly-
only had that hit, she'd be like a
that's it.
multi-millionaire.
I think I think they announced she's gonna start having like Christmas tours or something like that.
Yeah, she cashing out on that shit.
Make that money.
All right, first game is Thursday night. Titans and Steelers. This is an ugly game. Go ahead, Doomzilla. Who you got in this?
Titans
suckfest?
Steelers, where they at?
Where they
I
get?
believe
Where
in
they get?
Steelers. I believe in Pittsburgh.
Mm,
Remember, it's a Thursday night game, so
yeah, that's like
sloppy.
that's always a trap game. Let's see.
Well, Will Levis was bombing. He had 4
Yeah.
TDs. He'll be
Have they
starting.
played each other yet this season?
I don't believe
No, they're
that.
on the same division.
Just before you pick, Pittsburgh Steelers are favorite minus 2.5. The over under is 36.5. This will be played in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I'll go with
41
Pittsburgh.
41 degrees.
Go Steelers. I can
I'll
root
go
for them now.
Steelers.
Yeah, I can root for them now. The Raplesburger's not there anymore, so I can root for them now.
And I think Mike Tomlin's going to be dialing up some nasty stuff for a rookie quarterback. So I think Steelers pull it out.
Yeah, I can see that.
What is it? 2.5? Take the Steelers with the
2.5.
points.
Yeah, but those
And
fucking
the Steelers-
Thursday night games are always fucking trash, dude. They're always fucking.
Trash.
Indeed.
Currently, right now, give me the Titans. Will Levis had 4 touchdowns. Derek Henry, I believe, took over, had over 100 yards, and what's his name? DeAndre Hopkins had a good game too. So give me the Titans.
Remember the Titans, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with the Steelers. I already said why. I like the defense. Titans defense is not really good this year, so I think you could see a big game from George Pickens.
Yeah, they're you know what? They're 3-4, so that's that's not like horrible. They're like on the cusp of 500. So, but and those Thursday night games, you can't trust them. You don't trust whoever's the underdog because it's a toss up. Short week, it's always a toss up.
Okay, Sunday. Oh, we have a 6:30 game. God damn it, and it's a good one too. Dolphins and Chiefs. Where is this one at? Is this in Germany or something?
This is in
Frankfurt.
Germany.
If you lose, you will be executed.
Germany.
You know, Carl's gonna be hype on this.
I will
one.
not accept failure from you.
So yeah, we have KC minus 2.5. The over under is 50.5.
I think I'm gonna go Dolphins on this one, man.
This is a tough one because both these teams really need this game. I think Dolphins need a little more.
Mahomes played last week? What I heard, he had a flu. Didn't look good. They
Yeah, but that's not
lost to
going to
the
get better going across
Broncos.
country. Like again,
Yeah,
they're playing across country, across the
yeah,
ocean. That's not going to help that shit. That recycled air
yeah,
sucks.
yeah.
What's the spread on this
Uh,
one? 2.5.
KC minus 2.5, over under 50.5.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. Last drive.
Give me Miami.
I think it's going to be a high scoring game too. You can take the over.
we need to know if what's his name is back for the Dolphins because he's explosive. Achan, what is his name?
Etienne.
No, that's
Achan. He's cold, man. He be
4chan.
fucking.
You talking about 4chan?
Nah, that dude is hella fast. He be fucking all over the field. The running back, if he's back, I would take the Dolphins, but I don't know if he's back yet. So yeah, give me Mahomes. You look at the quarterbacks. I think I trust Mahomes more than I do Tua. Dolphins defense is not as good as the Chiefs, so I think Chiefs can hang around with their defense and then maybe get hot late. I'll
I
take
think
the Chiefs.
I think it's going to be it's going to start off slow, then they're going to start lighting up in the second half, and it's going to be come down to the last drive.
Dolphins haven't shown the ability to beat physical teams.
Yeah,
They got kind of their asses beat by Philly. They kind of then they got smashed by the Bills. What was it, like week 3, week 4? So I don't know if they're ready for KC's defense, who has improved a lot over the years. So give me the Chiefs, the more balanced team. I know the Dolphins are very explosive. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled the upset. It's like you said, it's cross seas, but if I was betting, and I usually am, I would bet on the Chiefs.
So the real question is Tay making the trip across the
I'm gonna say no.
Ooh, I don't think
What's
so.
the over under on Taylor Swift showing up at the
I
the
say
game?
no on this one.
0. Maybe her watching the game wherever she's at. For sure.
That's
Wonder-
what's next. They're gonna start showing videos of her
Yeah.
watching the
love
game.
that shit, man. This is the most excited the NFL has been. They have hard on for them, man. Like, oh yeah, like that little crossover. You seen all those little girls watching fucking NFL games? They love that.
I do expect a lot of Swifties at the game, though. European Swifties, yeah, from Germany. Swifties. German Swifties.
German Swifties, Zig Swifties.
Yeah.
Hal Taylor.
Yeah, Mahomes is the kind of guy, like, after a loss, you don't really want to bet against him, in my opinion. That dude.
I've seen
the ice in his veins, man.
I feel like they're going to coast to get in the playoffs and like be fine. They'll make it to the championship game, possibly Super Bowl. There's going to be no like fucking hardship for them. They got the refs on their side. They got a good team. They're like the NFL's on their side, hardcore. They're like Taylor's making it to the fucking at least the championship game. So
yeah.
Okay, Vikings and Falcons. Man, this is ugly. You're going to be looking at Josh Dobbs quarterbacking against possibly Taylor Heineke because Ritter was out in that last game, and they looked a little bit better without him, honestly, because they came back on the Titans. So I'll take in this one. I don't think Justin Jefferson's back yet, so I'll take the Falcons to get the. I don't know if you even want to call it upset. This is probably like a pick'em type game. What's the
currently Atlanta -5 over under 37.5.
Wow, that's high. Okay, yeah. I'll take I'll take the Falcons. I don't know about the 5 though. Maybe the Vikings cover this.
This feels like a field goal game too.
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons to win though outright, but I don't know. I think if you're taking points, I'll take the Vikes.
If you're looking at it like on paper, like the Falcons should win. Like the Vikings just lost their fucking starting quarterback. Yeah, they're coming off a win, a couple good wins, or at least one good win. But Falcons are up and coming, man. The Falcons are a little sneaky. They're a sneaky team.
Sneaky Falcons. Yeah, give me the Falcons.
Will says Taylor Swift grew up an Eagles fan. This is all a ruse for the Eagles.
Taylor Swift used to babysit Jeff Jarrett's kids.
What? Really?
With the wrestler, yeah. Jeff Jarrett, yeah, she used to fucking babysit his kids.
Wow.
6 degrees of Illuminati separation.
Yeah, give me the Falcons. Sneaky Falcons.
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons too. Yeah.
All right. The Bears and the Saints. Not sure if you're gonna have Justin Fields back or
Yeah,
Badgett.
who's the starter for this one?
Did you hear Chris Collinsworth's stupid ass take where he was like, "Oh, Justin Fields needs to watch this guy and learn how to quarterback." They were down like 30-7 at that point. Like,
Yeah, but
Collinsworth is a
like, come on,
fucking moron.
Collinsworth has been a dumb fuck since the fucking early '90s, man. We don't like. I never fucking trusted Collinsworth, fucking his little fucking hating ass commentary. So yeah, no.
Pain ass Collinsworth.
Like Fields would be great if he played for the Niners, but he's playing for the Bears, so that's an L right there.
But they could be better in the next if they get that if they keep losing out, they're gonna have like the top they're gonna have possibly 2 of the top 5 picks. So they could reload that team. I mean,
Saints,
they need a
Saints
lot
are
of
a
help.
weird fucking team too. Like they since they like
Derek
all
Carr's
other
always
fucking-
hurt.
they're like they're kind of all over the place. You don't know what team you're gonna get every week. Like they don't have like a very solid base. So like
Derek
like,
Carr
it's
is
gonna be-
Derek Carr is Jimmy G's spirit animal. They're like fucking
I'll take
stepbrothers.
I'll take the
Derek
Saints.
Carr. I'll take Derek Carr over fucking Jimmy if I had a choice.
Mhm.
And Kamara has been hype. He's been on fire since he came back.
All right, I'm empty. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll take the Saints. Give me the Saints.
Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. The New Orleans Saints are my favorite -7.5 over under 41. Yeah, give me the Saints. Bears. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised too that they made a trade for a month. Was it for Sweat? I guess they're loading up for next year, but still though.
Yeah, they're still weak. This year they're done.
I would try to get draft picks. Not giving up draft picks, but we'll see. Kind of confusing.
Okay, next up we got our Rams and Packers. This is a 10 a.m. game. Both
Rams.
teams have sucked lately. Packers have been trash.
Yeah.
Jordan Love looks lost. I'm eating some crow on that one. He's been looking like
Mhm.
shit.
Rams.
The dude looks like a fake shanty. He be calling out a weak ass fake shanty plays too. Like
LaFleur.
they be getting in the red zone and they be like, they don't run the ball. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? The
Well,
floor is trash.
Yeah. Green Bay's favorite -3.
They're always
Over.
favored though. They've been favored like the last 4 weeks.
39.5. That's been my go-to picks right now. Pick anyone
Bet
that's
against them?
against them. Yeah. That's the go-to.
I took him
pick
a
right
couple
now.
times. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
fucking with them no more.
Yeah. So,
Rams.
give me the-
I'll take the
Give me
Rams.
the Rams.
Oh, I don't know though. Stafford got fucked up his finger, his thumb. But still, I'll take the Rams. Still, I'm not trusting the. I'm not
Yeah.
trusting.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do a Womack.
the Packers are finally human after fucking 30 years.
I think
I'm
their coach is hella weak. I think Jordan Love is okay, but he needs
Yeah,
a better
yeah.
coach.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
Well,
up
he's
for
been
them,
playing
but-
shitty too. I can't front. He's been
Yeah,
playing
but
weak.
he's what, second year, the third year?
He's a rookie.
His third
of
year,
course.
but he's pretty much a
But he,
rookie.
like, yeah, pretty much like coming. Yeah, because just the same with Rodgers. He didn't get no help from Favre, and so he didn't get no help from Rodgers. So now he's kind of like starting from scratch.
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams. Fuck it. I'm
Take
not
the
gonna.
Give
Fuck
me
with
the
them.
Rams.
I don't trust the Packers right now. They had hella chances against who they play last week? Minnesota. After Kirk Cousins went out, they got the ball in the side of the red zone 2 times in a row. They couldn't do shit with it.
Yeah.
I was watching on Red Zone. I was like, "Fuck this! These guys are fucking weak." They cost me a parlay actually.
How do you like, dude? You have DirecTV, right?
Yeah.
I
how do
got
you like
Hulu.
that? Oh, yeah. Who's
Who you got? The bigger dude? I got the other dude.
I got the other dude too. Like
Got
I
the
kind
other
of
dude.
miss Siciliano, whatever the fuck his name.
So they
I
got
kinda
rid of
miss-
him.
No, I
He's
think he
a-
does the other version. Like there's 2 versions of Red Zone.
Is there?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I need more. I got Hanson.
Yeah.
Hanson, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Hanson,
all
yeah.
right. He's kind of like generic fucking dude. Like
Yeah, other dude's
Siciliano
better.
he was kind of a little more hype, man. Fucking Hobbit dude. He was kind of a
Yeah.
little more fucking cold. He get hella passionate about it too. He let
You
hella
got the
Jesus
big
out.
ass ears too. You got the.
Looks like somebody we know, but I won't mention. Mention any names.
It's all right. He doesn't watch. It's fine. I doubt it.
Asshole.
I got big ears too. It's all right. It's brotherhood.
Fucking
brotherhood.
assholes. All right, Commanders and Patriots. Who gives a fuck bowl?
That's a fucking horrible game. Like, man,
Even
like,
the Patriots.
I do kind of feel bad for Belichick, but again, I don't. So fuck him.
I say I don't even know. The
I don't
Commanders
know.
just traded
That's
away
a-
their whole defense.
Can I just like? I'm gonna say this one ends in a tie. Can I say that?
Possible. Commanders just
I
traded
wouldn't
away
be
Montez Sweat and Chase Young.
Yeah.
We get we get all fucking Commanders fucking shit, man. I was like,
Yeah.
they've been like
Trent.
they're like our farm system. It's great.
I'll take the Patriots in this one. I don't know how, but
It's in Foxborough, right?
Right
10
now.
a.m.
Hold on, let me see. New England -3.5, over under 40.5 at Gillette Stadium. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Josh McDaniels who's at Patriots sideline.
Yeah, already.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He always goes back home, man. He always goes back home.
Definitely rehiring him.
Yeah, he loves him.
He's showing up at Belichick's doorstep tomorrow, like just with his little fucking his bag, like, hey, I'm home,
He'll
Dad.
be back by halftime.
All right, let's move on to an actual game. Ravens and Seahawks. So this is a big game for us.
One. It's huge.
Well, I think we're all gonna be rooting for the Ravens in this one.
Yeah,
but I don't know about picking the Ravens. The Ravens be looking helter skelter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a weird 6-2. They're not like a dominant 6-2. They're like kind of like a.
It's in Seattle.
No, it's in Baltimore. It's in Baltimore.
It's in
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore.
Yeah. Baltimore are -5.5.
Yeah, over under 43.
Damn, I don't know about this one.
Take the under.
Give me the Ravens, but still Seahawks for the cover.
I
mean,
I'm just gonna go with my heart, gut, and heart on this one. I'm going with the Ravens.
Just go with my heart.
Go with the Ravens, please. Never score. Come on.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
But Metcalf catch 3 touchdowns. But
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because I think offensively they're balanced. I don't know. Like Lamar has nothing to work. That's amazing that he puts up these numbers, man. Like he has Gus Edwards and Justice Hill as his running backs. Odell Beckham's all beat up ass. Fucking
they got
Zay
Flowers.
No, the fact that they give fucking Jamar so much shit, like fucking like
Mark Andrews, right?
Jamar, like they give him so much shit, like, oh, you can't do that. Like, dude, he's like carrying this fucking team, man. Like that's the best quarterback they've had. Like,
I'm gonna take Seahawks in this one. I think it's gonna be a good game though. I say Seahawks by 3, and don't be surprised if we hit to overtime or something like that. I can see this one as
gonna be a low scoring game. I think it's gonna be like a fucking 13-15 game. It's gonna be like low scoring. So take the under.
Gino has been playing good ball, but the Ravens have a good defense, so something's got to break.
I'm not scared of this team, man. I'm not scared of them.
All right, Buccaneers versus Texans. Oh man, another one.
Trash game.
I'll take the Bucs in this one. I say Baker gets a win.
Yeah, Bucs on this one. Yeah,
I don't even need the spread. Texans are probably
2.5
favorites.
2.5. Yeah, -2.5.
I'll take the Bucs. I say they get a win back, even though they kind of suck. I'll say they bounce back. Texans lost to the fucking Panthers this week too.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Let me see. I'm gonna take the Bucs. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. Houston is favorite -2.5, over under 40. But give me the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Bucs. Yeah, Bucs. That's yeah. It's another trash game. So what red zone? This is like fantasy football red zone betting game. Like, yeah, no one cares about this shit.
I don't even have any of these players in fantasy. I stay the fuck away from both those teams.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Bucks and Texans. Alexa, shut the fuck up.
Sunday, November 5th at 10 p.m. on CBS.
Oh, she told you.
What the fuck is her problem?
Got fucking Megan in the back fucking telling you what's up.
Alexa, when you ask you for your pick'ems, all right? Shut up.
Alexa, you're not part of Gold Dirty Bastards.
Yeah, they don't want women on this fucking podcast.
We do want women.
You don't want women rapping. You don't want women commentators. You don't want women fucking.
Not playing Silver Surfer. Hell no.
Surfer with titties. You don't want it. Like, I get it.
Browns and Cardinals. Wow.
That's another fucking horrible.
There's some ugly fucking bowls. There's some ugly
Browns
bowls.
are good, man. Browns have fucking awesome.
Give me the Browns. Yeah, but I say, give me the Browns.
Good. Like, if they need a quarterback.
Who's their QB? Where's Calamari? Where's he at? I don't know. Cleveland is favorite -8, over under 37.5. Give me the Browns.
Yeah,
Browns.
Browns are probably covered.
Is Kyler Murray playing?
I don't even
I
know.
don't know. He's playing fucking Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty is about to come out.
Yeah, I could see him getting back in and then
Like,
getting
yeah,
hurt.
I'm good,
right
man. Like, yeah, I'll see you next season. I got a new Call of Duty. Fuck you.
Yeah. Fortnite
All right,
just dropped the
we're all-
original map.
Calamari.
Fortnite just dropped the
Calamari.
original map. I'm on Fortnite right now.
We're taking
Calamari.
Browns.
Calamari.
Calamari. I like
Another
calamari.
ugly game. This is a 105 game. Panthers and Colts. Minshew versus
Give me the
CJ
Colts.
Stroud.
Colts. Give me the Colts.
Not Stroud.
Indy minus
Young
2.5.
Bryson.
Yeah. Give me the Colts.
I'll take the Colts.
taking the
Jonathan
Colts?
Taylor's a little bit healthy now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take
I
the
mean,
Panthers. I don't like trust the Colts. Colts are fucking like
Yeah, I don't trust either one of those teams.
yeah. I'll take the Panthers. That's like a
Panthers
toss-up.
are at home too.
Yeah, this is like the whole good like
This
a
is
feel good.
this is a stay the fuck away from betting game. I don't
It's
suggest
a
it.
feel good game for them. They're gonna like play hard for this game, and yeah, man, like, this is a no nothing game. So they might.
This is a do not bet on this game.
Yeah, yeah, stay away from this game because it's again like it's a toss up. You don't know who the fuck's gonna fucking come out of this game.
And another one of these games, Giants and Raiders. Another don't fuck with it. Just
Who's the
stay fuck
quarterback
away.
for the Raiders? Who's the quarterback for the Giants?
Jimmy
I think-
G versus
I think-
I don't know who the fuck the quarterback.
Is
of
Jimmy
the
G gonna
Giants
play
is.
again? Like, dude, how do you fucking keep this guy going?
Oh, he got fucked up again on his ankle too.
I don't understand how this guy keeps coming back. He's like the fucking Jason Voorhees of the NFL, man. He just fucking keeps coming back. Can't kill this kid, man. I like Jimmy too, man. That's fucked up, man. Like I like the kid too, but he's not that
I
bad.
don't like Jimmy. I don't think he's got the heart for the game.
Yeah, he's too handsome.
Yeah,
He's too handsome for the game, man.
That's Las
You don't, have to
Vegas.
play that,
problem,
you don't have to play that hard when you're that good looking, man. You're getting all the porn stars and shit. You don't have to play that hard.
I'll take.
He
I'll
should
take
just
the Raiders.
retire. He should just retire and just start, playing.
Dude, just start
Superman.
like modeling and like do your fucking do your thing, man. Like be handsome.
mean,
You do, that's
DC
your
needs
job.
the new Superman, right? He could be the next Superman. Why not? I would
Italian
do that.
Superman.
He could be like some fucking bootleg Superman in the CW or some shit. Like the ultimate Bizarro. He could be Bizarro.
Yeah, just add Jimmy G as that Superman on the Flashpoint. Yeah, just add him on the little sequence right there.
I'll take the Raiders just because the Giants are terrible. They got rid of Leonard Williams.
Who's their quarterback?
I don't know. Daniel
No.
Jones is still fucking hurt, so
Bruce
they had
Campbell?
they had DeVito last game. I don't know.
Tommy DeVito,
Matt DeVito.
Danny DeVito, Tommy
Bolt,
DeVito.
fucking Deadbolt is fucking one of the worst fucking coaches in the league. Like, up there with the fucking dude from.
We got issues
Chargers.
here. I don't know if you want to dip out or.
Do I have to leave?
Nah, you staying. Nah, you staying.
All right, hey, it was good. Hey, go
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
It's good to see you guys. Like, hey,
Nah, chill.
Happy
relax.
Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Chill, relax.
Hey,
Nah.
it's been real, guys.
All right, man.
Nah, why you bouncing? Nah.
Why
Oh,
so
shit.
serious?
Oh,
Why so serious?
that's it. I'm leaving too.
See what you did.
Hop on, look.
A nice episode too.
What do you run from? What you running for? I'm not gonna be on here. Tell him to be on standby. I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. I just want to make an appearance, then I'm gonna dip, so he doesn't have to be scared anymore.
You shouldn't have to fucking. Should have just fucking stayed off.
Should have even not said anything.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
All
I
right,
want to bounce, but
Cowboys and Eagles.
Oh,
no, we didn't even finish the pick goes. But let him back in.
Oh.
Come on.
Bring him in.
Bring
He
him
left. How
in.
am I gonna bring him back in? Fuck.
Oh God.
There's no way to fucking. I can't fucking request people. They gotta pop in here.
Okay.
Undo it, because
Since I'm such a swell guy, okay. Since I'm such a nice guy,
They let one man
hop
go,
on,
but
Will.
no man.
Hop on, Will.
since I'm such a nice guy, I'll get off. I'll make the sacrifice.
No, he left
because-
already. Just stay now at this point. Fuck. All right, just jump in. You're ready to go. You're Brock Purdy. Eagles and Cowboys. Who you got?
Eagles, of course. Why wouldn't they?
Eagles. Cowboys have been
Probably.
playing better since we
Cowboys
both
have been
talked about.
playing better.
We've been playing, yeah. They've been playing.
Yeah, but they ain't been
I've
playing nobody
they've
either.
been
Who the fuck they
they've been
played?
playing better.
Oh,
they
he's
play?
back.
Oh, he's back. Oh, shit.
Who they play? Who they play?
Uh,
I just want to know who they played.
They beat. They just, hey, they shit.
Who?
They let anyone on here.
They do apparently. Who they play? I just want to know who they played.
That's a good one, Will.
What about you, Doomzilla? Who do the Cowboys play? Huh? Did
He's
the
got
Cowboys
mute.
play anyone?
He's got
Is he on mute? We just have his
Uh,
we just had the logo, the Doomzilla logo.
He's waiting till you leave.
Well, I'll probably be to the end of the show.
Ready, coach. Will wants to get on. We could
Yeah,
have Will
bring
on
him
next
on.
time. Want to have him on now?
on.
Send him an invite. Send him an invite.
Yeah, I gotta find the link and shit.
He's
All right,
gonna
hold on.
wait till he leaves. But he's not gonna leave. Yeah,
I
now
don't know, I don't know how much I got left of me, man. I'm fucking kind of fading here.
Snips.
You're all right. You got left in you. Quit running. Stop
All right,
your
so
running.
Womack has the Cowboys. I mean, the Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
At this time, yeah, I would take the Eagles as well, but I would be surprised if the game is closer. And
I heard him say Jason Voorhees because sure enough, I was watching that with my daughter and family before I came on. So
yeah, let me
good
see.
pick there, Doomzilla.
Philly is favorite minus
Good
3 over under 46. This game is being played in Philadelphia. So fuck. Give me the Eagles. But then you kind of want the Cowboys to win, right?
You kind of want the Cowboys?
I don't know, man.
Right?
For
Or
what?
does it
For
matter
the-
any man? I mean, it doesn't
for
even
the-
matter
for the
anymore.
record. I mean, let's say the Cowboys
For
do
playoff season.
I'd rather the Eagles win than the Cowboys because I hate the Cowboys. I don't
But
think they have a
but
shot
they're,
at
but
catching
they're
the
both
Eagles.
6-2, right? Or
No, they're
whatever
not.
the fuck they're gonna be.
Eagles are 7-1.
7-1.
Yeah, so if they lose and then the Cowboys win, they're gonna be whatever the fuck. I'm thinking they'll be.
7-2.
They'll be tied, and then
6-2.
the only
if
thing we
they
could
win.
do is just not fucking lose.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the hell our problem is, but we just need to not fucking lose. And if that's the case, like if we beat the Eagles, we'll get the tiebreaker.
We're talking about the Eagles and the Cowboys here.
I know, but I'm saying if the Cowboys beat the Eagles, and then we beat the Eagles, and we beat the
We
Cowboys,
just
we
need
have
your
the
pick.
tiebreaker.
Who's winning the game, man? We don't need all this fucking
I
hypothetical.
just told you the Eagles. You fucking goof.
You
Take
taking
your
the
glasses
Eagles?
off.
All
Take
right.
your glasses off. You look ridiculous.
Whatever, you fucking handlebar weirdo.
You look ridiculous.
Leo, you got a pick?
I'm gonna take the Eagles. I mean, the Cowboys have been playing pretty good. I mean, ever since we beat them, they've gone on a winning streak. And they've been playing, pretty dominant. But
But
give
who
me the
didn't
Eagles
play 'em,
still,
though?
though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna take the Cowgirls. I think the Eagles are a little bit. Hurts is a little banged up. He got a little dinged up in that Washington
I mean,
game.
Let's see
yeah,
what's going on.
and they were down too, right, by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Or
I think
10
they're. I
points.
think the Eagles are due to lose a game. It's a division game. Cowboys are kind of hot right now. I think they ended up splitting for the series, but I think I'm gonna take the Cowboys in this one.
Let's see.
Okay.
What else?
Let's see who the fuck the Cowboys play. Yeah, they played the Rams.
Bills versus Bengals. Okay, here we go. You got them on just in time for this one. Bills and Bengals. This is the Justin. The fucking
Give me the
Josh Allen.
Bengals.
Bro.
Cincy minus 2.5 over under 48.5.
Yeah, they're at
It's
home
played in
too.
Cincy. Give me the Bengals.
Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills over. This is gonna be a shootout. Gonna be some points scored in this one.
I don't think it's.
I
gonna
think
be.
everybody's gonna ride Cincy just because they beat us, but we're like beatable right now, so I don't think that shit matters.
Yeah, I'm taking Cincy. The Bills, they always beat up on the fucking weak teams, but as soon as you get them in there against someone decent, they always fuck up. And then Josh Allen's, of course, is going to throw his fucking weekly pick. So we'll see what that does. At what point that happens, because it's bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah. All right. So I got the Bills. I got the Bills
I
to
got
win
the
this one.
Bengals. I got the Bengals.
You guys are little burros. Burros.
Burrow does his fucking thing, dude. At least he beat fucking Mahomes at the fucking playoffs. I don't think Josh
Twice,
Allen
right?
did shit.
Twice.
Cool, but
Josh Allen
He's
didn't
beat him
do
twice,
shit.
if you
right?
put Josh Allen on that squad, he's better.
Josh Allen don't even fucking. How far has he got? He ain't gotten to the championship game outside of COVID. So what the fuck he's done?
He ain't got as much talent
Oh, they're
as.
schmoving.
He's got enough. He got fucking Diggs. He's got enough around there.
No, not really. They don't even have a running back. He don't got no mixing. I'll tell you that.
He's got a better O line though. Bengals O line. I mean, they
Barely.
look good
They're
against
fucking
us,
the
but
Bills
Is
O-line is
it?
hella weak.
shit, the Bills O line is better than the Bengals. Still,
I don't know about that. They be
Yeah.
giving up the ass. Anyway, we'll figure it out on Sunday, but I'd say that I'm gonna say the Bills get the upset.
That's a Sunday night game too.
I don't
Good
know
one.
if it'll
That's
be
a
an
good. That's a
upset.
good one. That's a good one.
Oh well, by the gambling world, Womack, the Bengals are -2.5. If the Bills win, that makes it an upset.
Yeah, by 2.5 though. That's not like fucking
Hey,
upset.
I don't
That's
make
only
the
because
rules.
they're home,
Mike.
dude. You know the home team only gets fucking
3 points.
whatever if they
I don't make the
match.
rules. Okay.
2.5 or 3.
It's not fucking upset though.
If the underdog beats the favorite, it's an upset.
If it's like
Talk
minus,
to Vegas, all right?
if
Talk
they're
to Vegas.
-5, if they're -5 or fucking like -6 or some shit, and they fucking lose, that's a fucking
Uh,
upset. Not -2. Come on, man.
You don't
Even
live
I
in
know
this
that.
gambling world,
Come
man.
on,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. That's
You don't
how I
live
didn't
in
even
this
know that.
gambling world, all right?
Oh Jesus Christ!
I was born into this.
I'm the Bills' reckoning.
I'm Cincy's reckoning. Yeah, I hope the Bills beat the fucking Bengals just because they whooped on us. I hope they fucking win.
I am Doomzilla's reckoning.
Okay, Chargers and Jets. Okay, and the Chargers have a worse record than the Jets at this point.
If
This
the
is
Chargers
crazy.
do not win this fucking game,
I think
I
they
don't
might
even know what to say.
lose.
I don't know what to say about these fucking
Jets
dudes, man.
defense is still intact. They have a better coach. I would take Salah over weak ass Staley any day of the week. I'm gonna take the upset in this one too. The Jets.
Yeah, but the Chargers defense should be able to fucking handle
Chargers
Zach
defense is
Wilson.
garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they should be able to handle fucking Zach
No,
Wilson.
they
though,
can't
dude.
handle anybody. They be giving up the ass to fucking damn near everybody. Only the
don't know.
Bears couldn't score on them, but
With
everybody
fucking
else,
Derwin and them, right? Fucking
dude,
don't they
they
still
be.
got- don't they
I've
still got
watched them play
Khalil
a
Mack too. Don't they
lot
still
this
got Khalil
season.
Mack too?
He does his thing, but they're sloppy. They're not well coached.
They got
They be
Derwin.
giving up hella big ass plays, hella stupid penalties. What are they ranked? They got to be like 20th, I would say overall.
Yeah, but
on
Zach Wilson can't
defense.
even beat no one unless it's fucking by like 2 points.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
almost
know.
beat Mahomes in them. They beat weak ass Giants. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
I mean, the Chargers got the better quarterback, but I don't think the coach is good at all. I'll take the upset in the Jets.
Hmm.
What's the spread on this one? Jets
Chargers
-1?
-3 over under 41.5.
Chargers
Yeah.
I'll take the
-3.
Chargers. Take the Chargers.
I mean, Herbert's definitely a better quarterback, so there's that. But the Jets D they've played pretty good against like top tier quarterbacks this season. They've been putting the clamps down. They still got sauce. I'll take the Jets. Ugly win. I don't trust their coach. I don't trust I trust Herbert, but I don't trust that fucking weak ass coach. He's terrible. He needs to get his ass fired, like Josh McDaniels.
that motherfucker never has good coaching.
So you both taking the Chargers?
Since
I'll take the Chargers.
I'm just taking them based on the fact that they are going against fucking Zach Wilson. If you can't beat the fucking Jets, I don't know what to tell you. Like Herbert against Wilson. Come on, dude. Like I know Jets got a fucking decent defense. Like good, right? Top 5 probably. But still, like we got Herbert and Keenan Allen and Eckler and fucking who else they got? Who's their receiver that's always injured that they got too on the other side? Can't remember his name.
Mike Williams. He's out for the season though.
Mike. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and they got nobody else.
Nah, they got the rookie
I think he's
Quentin
doing decent,
Johnston.
though. Yeah, I mean, I think he's doing decent.
He ain't doing shit, but he had one good catch last week.
I don't
Looked
know.
a little bit explosive.
If you want,
Eckler's always hurt.
but see, that's the thing with these top-notch quarterbacks that y'all be fucking talking about. Like, if they so top-notch and fucking elite, they should be able to do a lot with a little. No matter
But
who
he
they fucking
does.
going
He's
against.
won. He got him to the playoffs several times.
Who? Talking about Herbert?
Yeah.
Did they? I think they only got there once, right? With him?
I want to say twice, but I could be wrong. I know they made it last year.
I know
Then
21.
they blew that lead.
I know 21. They did they make it in 21? I can't remember if they made it in 21. I know they lost.
I think they
last
made
year,
it one
yeah.
more time. Yeah. I think he made it twice. I could
I
be
think
wrong.
someone put their ass out. Who put their ass? I think the Jags put their ass out in 21, right? Or they lost to some. I
That
think
was
maybe
last
the
year.
Colts. No, I think it was
No, it was the
21.
Jags last year, and they blew that lead when Trevor Lawrence
Yeah,
threw like 4 first half picks.
nah, but I'm talking about. I think they lost to the Colts or some shit. That fucking they were. All they had to do was win the fucking game, and they lost, and they fucking it knocked them out the playoffs. I think
Oh,
that
that
was
was like 2
21.
years ago.
Yeah,
That was the last
21,
game
right?
of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So they haven't made the playoffs only once.
I think so.
All they had to do was just win. That was
All
it.
they had to
Yeah.
do was win. Yeah,
That's it.
so
Lummies.
winning and didn't
Well,
do that. So,
I mean, I'm not here for the Herbert slander. He's 10 times better.
I'm
than
not
Brock
either.
Purdy.
No, I like Herbert. I'm just saying, like, that's
He
the
cool.
thing with these elite dudes. Like, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, put him up.
I would
you
say
should be able
Herbert's
to do a
elite.
lot with a little. Okay, so he should be able to do. He should be able to beat the Jets then if he's elite. That's all I'm
That
saying.
coach puts him in terrible spots. He'd be doing stupid shit with the. He'd be going for it on 4th and like 5 on his own 20 and shit like that.
Yeah, dumb shit. But just objectively looking at it, I mean,
And
Herbert
he
should-
always has him throwing to win the game. Somebody posted, I think Jesse. He had like he already has like 14 game winning TDs, I think, in his short ass career because that coach always puts him in losing ass situations, dude. He always has
I
to
mean-
like throw it late in the game to come back and win. Like
that I don't deny, but I'm just saying, like, if you're an elite quarterback, you should be able to do a lot with a little. And in this case, Herbert should be able to beat fucking Zach Wilson, beat out Zach Wilson.
Sure. Yeah.
So, just objectively looking at it. So, that's where I'm going. Upset City, though. You think it's Upset City, though, huh?
it's a slight upset.
That would be the upset, I think.
Well, the Jets have, like I said, the Jets have been good against opposing quarterbacks. Let me see. They had I think they shut down Burrow, but he was kind of hurt. But I mean, still. Jets results. Let's see what the Jets results are.
Well, they ain't beating the Bengals now with a healthy Burrow. That was the thing. He was
They
injured.
might.
He had that calf nine.
Sauce against Jamar. Let's see. Let's see the Jets. They played. Yeah, they played good against the Chiefs. They lost 23-20. The refs kind of gave the Chiefs that one. But they kind of held Mahomes in check. Josh Allen, they beat Josh Allen 22-16. They got smoked by the Cowboys.
They did beat
who was the other-
Eagles.
Yeah, see, it's another elite. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you say Hurts is elite, but he's close.
Hmm.
So those three, that's 3 good quarterbacks that they beat. Well, no, they didn't beat the Chiefs technically, but
Could have. Well, I don't know. I'm saying.
I mean, they did lose to Mac Jones, though. So,
did they? When?
Yeah. 16
Oh,
to 10.
15 to 10.
15 to 10.
Still held them in check. I mean, 15 points. That's the offense more than anything.
Mhm.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. That's the deciding factor.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, Chargers should win. I'm just saying. I'm going with the defense on this instead of the offense. And that's the last game of the pick'em this week.
All right.
Good luck, fellas. It's a pretty close race. I think Leo's up 1 or 2 games on me. I don't know about
Yeah.
Womack.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. Who
Fair
knows?
place, buddy.
All right, so
It
NFL,
was
we're
a whole
done.
week. I didn't pick a whole week though. It was a fucking whole week. I
That's
didn't
your
pick
bad, Blendon. Not my fault.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I've been missing a couple Thursday night games.
Yeah.
You know, I
same.
be fucking forgetting to pick. That's why I didn't want to put Thursday on there. You guys said to put them on.
Put it on. Put it on.
Warriors 3-1 with CP3 with 3 road wins already.
Mhm.
The CP3 factor is in full effect. You see
Mhm.
that Jordan Poole is not on this team anymore, and there's much
Well, there
better
it
chemistry
is.
on this roster.
there it
Much
is.
better chemistry, much better play, smarter
Play
play.
smarter.
Yeah,
You don't got this
Key.
dude falling on the ground and just playing
Fucking
hero ball, turnovers.
Yeah.
he was playing zero ball. Like this dude fucking had.
Yeah. I
wonky
mean,
I'm
is-
defending him,
no more.
Leo. We already had a whole 2 seasons.
nah, it
of
just
bullshit.
with Jordan Poole is like I think he was trying a little bit too hard. He was trying to do his
I think
own
he's just
thing.
a bitch,
Um,
straight up.
just a
It
bitch.
just last season it just didn't go through. He had a lot of missed.
I think he's a little pussy boy who got
opportunities.
socked up by Dre, and I was
Just
there for it.
played sloppy
I was off
turnovers.
And it's funny, motherfuckers started to switch their tone after a while. When we started losing, they were like, "Oh yeah, maybe he did deserve it." Like, motherfucker, we said that shit from the get go.
We already knew what
Always,
time
but
it was.
always, you want to see something? Come back a year later, and then they'll flip flop, and then they'll side with GDBZ,
Flippy flap.
like always.
But he was always showing bitch ass
Like
tendencies
Bosa.
though.
Like
he was
Bosa
oh
now,
yeah,
they be
don't
like-
get us started on that. Don't get us fucking started
Don't
on
get
that
me
shit.
started.
Anyway, go ahead, carry on. My bad.
No, that's all. It's all it is. Just
No, I'm
smarter.
saying Leo, not you. You fucking. We both
Oh.
interrupted. Go ahead, Leo. You're talking about you're kind of defending Jordan Poole.
No, it's just that it's different. This team is way different. I mean, we were thinking about last year, with the youth. Wiseman got traded, ended up getting traded. Poole now is gone. Good thing this year, today, the Warriors did extend the contract extension with. Now they opted. I mean, they just with Moody and
Today,
Kuminga.
Junior.
Yeah, with Moody and I mean, they didn't extend their contracts. What is it? Did they opt?
They
What
opted
was it?
in.
Yeah,
they
opted in. There you go. That's the term. Yeah, with Moody and Kuminga. So that was good to see. And that was today in the morning. So, like we said, team was going to be a little bit much slower with CP3, but much smarter.
Smarter, more
You
calculated.
you could see. I mean, Draymond has only played 2 games, I believe. And also we already won 3 road games. I believe we didn't win our first road game last year.
Till
In
December.
the 8th game
They
or
said
something
December
like that.
13th
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, we're shitty
Yeah.
on the road for sure.
Yeah, and then this season we started the first 7 games, 2 at home and the rest are on the road. So which is good.
And 2 wins have been against
And the
playoff
Suns only
teams
beat us by
already.
4, right?
Yeah, we played
We
really
should have
good
beat the
teams.
Suns too. We had the
Yeah,
Suns on the
Suns
road.
only beat
Yeah,
us by
the
like
Suns.
We
4.
beat the Kings and the Pelicans. That's 2 playoff teams right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Well,
And
did the Pelicans make the playoffs last year?
I think they as the whatever in
8th seed or
whatever,
some
right?
shit.
Is a play in.
Yeah. Or I think they were playing for it and they got eliminated. They lost or something like that. But still,
But you see, CP3 is unselfish. He's already willing to come off the bench.
oh yeah.
Where Jordan Poole would have been bitching more,
I
playing like a little mopey
don't know if
pitch.
he was.
Yeah, he showed it with this play. He's a mopey little bitch.
Fuck's he doing with Washington? He ain't doing shit over there, huh?
He's scoring, but they ain't winning shit.
They ain't winning. Which I think you alluded to that a fucking while ago. You were like, yeah, they fucking.
I allude to everything.
He gonna be he gonna be scoring, but he gonna be giving up the ass too. So it's like a wash, right?
What?
Yeah, no,
Yeah. So they beat the Pelicans, and that was without Klay Thompson, and that was without Kuminga. I believe they were out.
Yeah, they were both out.
Klay was.
They supposedly
and Dario.
had supposedly
Load
Clay had
management.
a knee
Yeah. something like-
swelling, and then Kuminga had a knee contusion. So
Yeah.
supposedly.
So it was good that they're also playing their youngsters. The one that's playing pretty good is the what's his name? Is it not Pride? Who is it?
Trace.
Yeah, Trace. There you go. He's been playing pretty.
That on
He's
GDPZ
pretty.
episode.
Yeah, he's
108.
playing good. So overall we're looking good right now. 3-1. Play tomorrow. I think we play the Kings tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Kings.
Yeah, we play the Kings tomorrow.
And what's his name? Is De'Aaron Fox may be out because he got a fucked up ankle. I was watching that Lakers game. I hit a parlay on that. I took the Kings the other night, and I was watching with vested interest in that one. But De'Aaron Fox, they were able to beat the Lakers in overtime with no De'Aaron Fox and no Sabonis. Sabonis had fouled out in that one, and LeBron and them still choked it up. So that was, beauty to be able to win money and watch those fucking bums lose. It was like, winning combo.
Yeah. Everybody on Austin Reeves nuts for whatever reason right now. It's fucked. I got a fucking week.
It's weak. So Lakers are, pretenders.
But the CP effect is doing good, and I'm glad to see he ain't really tripping on coming off the bench. They said was the first time he's coming off the bench anytime in his
I
career.
didn't think he would.
Career,
though.
yeah.
So,
that was
glad
that
to
was
see
very.
he's actually kind of, I wouldn't say embracing it because he probably ain't feeling it, but he's just more or less probably going with it. And
Well, he wants to win a
doing his
ring,
thing.
so
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do what's willing. He'll do the necessary moves to win that ring. He's late in the twilight of his career. He probably got about 2 years left, maybe this year and next year, I'd say, and probably hang him up. So
Yeah.
he's desperate. He came here knowing that we were kind of his last option to get a ring, and build his stock up if he wants to go elsewhere. He's got to play good this year. He's got to show he's a team player. He's always been a team player. He's a little bit dirty, but
Yeah.
you know, the kind of player you like
Smart.
on your squad. You know,
Yeah.
smart, but you know, determined. He's like a baby Draymond in a way. You know, he'll do
Mhm.
anything to win. He'll
Yeah.
he'll take charges. He'll do the dirty work. You know,
Mhm.
he'll hack a little bit if he has to get in another player's head.
Mhm.
I respect that part of his game. You know, as a you know when you're going against him, you're like fuck that dude. But it's like Sherman.
Yeah.
You know, Sherman was a
Yeah.
hack when we are going against him, but when he's on our squad, you know, we kind of turn out of that shit.
Still a
So,
hack, but it's
still a
Yeah.
hack.
Still
But
have
he's a
money.
hack he's our hack.
He's a hack for us.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that. So, but yeah, CP3 has been you know, as of right now, I wasn't worried about, you know, there was talk, you know, if you listen to like 95.7, they were worried about how the team was gonna fit. I was never concerned about that. I didn't have any. I knew that he would gel with this squad
Yeah.
because you know he wants to win a ring and you know, they had beef because they were on opposing teams, but now that he's on our squad, he's you know he's the kind of player, just like I mentioned, like
Yeah.
a Draymond. Like if Draymond were to go to the Lakers, they'd embrace the fuck out of him, even though they hate him.
Well,
Like you know,
Yeah.
like same thing.
Yeah.
Like we seen it with the Sherman to the Niners. You've seen it a
Yeah.
few times, you know.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Ken Norton. It's just he don't.
yeah. Ken
When he's your,
Norton.
when he's your teammate, when he's your teammate, you know what I mean. There was never any
It's
issues
different.
with him being a locker room dude. You know what I mean. They never really had locker room issues with him. Whatever team he's
He
been
punch
on.
people in the nuts too, just like Dre. He does. He will look up the nut shots. He be taking hell nut shots on
Nut
players.
nut tapping them.
Him and Dre, the fucking nutcrackers, fucking assholes. It's a tag team name.
Yeah, no, it's good to have him. And like you said, it's good to have someone at least fucking smart run that second unit. Like, you can't have no fucking goofies out there running that fucking second unit with the players that we got, especially the young ones and shit like that.
Yeah, and CP3 gives us a mid-range jumper, which we didn't really have
Yeah.
last year.
For sure.
It was like 3 or drive in, but he has that nice little mid-range jumper. He's a distributor of the ball. He can pass nice. He's looking. That's what he does. What Jordan Poole doesn't do. He looks
Yeah.
to pass to other guys to
Didn't
have them get
stumble over
involved and
himself
score.
either.
Jordan Poole would only pass, like when he's falling down and he's like last option. But CP3, you could tell he's a bit of a facilitator of the offense. He'll run and make moves and with the anticipation, this guy's gonna be open. I'm gonna hit him for a 3 or whatever. I'm gonna give this guy a lane. Whereas Poole is just like, I'm gonna drive in. Worst case scenario, I have to pass it out. Like it wasn't
Driving,
like
flop.
I'm gonna
fucking-
fall. I'm gonna trick off hella dough to Ice Spice. That kind of
That was his
bullshit.
downfall. You take that shit to Washington.
Yeah, man, we don't support that shit.
No tricking on the GD.
No $500,000 dates. Fuck out of here with that shit. Or was it
Strip clubs
100,000?
are different. We condone strip clubs.
Yeah, to a certain extent. We don't trick off that much. But yeah,
All
so
lap
that,
dances.
I mean, you could say right now we are a contender. Oh, there we got Will. Will's coming on, right? We're about to get off in a few minutes, but there you go.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Will?
look at
What's
this
up?
guy. Look at this guy.
Up in here.
Yeah.
What's up,
Will's
Will?
good, man.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Dello on deck.
Oh, here you go.
Oh,
That's
What's
Leo,
up, man?
Modelo's.
What's
Yeah.
up?
He's a Tecate Dos Equis. Around what he's feeling like. I never know anymore. He's all over the place now.
Hey, if it's beer, I'm drinking it. Sit.
Pretty
It says-
much.
If it says beer in the can, I'm drinking it.
It's on an IPA, maybe.
It's ice
You
and
know-
cold.
you never know.
Give me that shit.
You never know.
Especially if it's a tall can. Give me that shit.
Will, so what are your thoughts on this CB3 shit? I mean, you've probably been listening to what we said, but what are your thoughts?
It's perfect. We needed it.
Poole was a bum.
It's perfect. We needed a proper point guard.
Yeah.
Right? Look, the turnovers are down.
Yep.
Which is another effective Mr. Wonky, Mr. fucking goofball, right?
Man, other than that, they just got to worry about his minutes. Just
Yeah.
calm down on CP3's minutes, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Still
so
need
that's
another
a
big
good point.
man, but now we know
Yeah.
why they didn't get Dwight Howard.
What did he say? It's my business, whatever I do in my bedroom. I was like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
Frisco is
yeah.
not the
Don't
place
worry,
to
bro.
be for that guy.
I wasn't
Don't
tuning in
worry.
for none of that shit anyway.
That's
So.
why I was telling
Frisco is
y'all.
not the place to
like,
be for that.
Nah, we
He'll
don't
be
need
way
that
too
shit.
distracted out here. Yeah, let him chill out.
We don't need that shit.
Calm
That
down.
was cool.
But yeah, you're right.
Lay the
CP3's
Hold up, I'll
been
be right
known to
back.
play, the regular season, but when it comes down to the playoffs, if it's the finals, he missed some games. When it comes to the conference finals, he misses games. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, they need to just manage his time, so he can play a healthy. When it comes to the playoff run, he's healthy, and that's what the Warriors need. And then also it gives Steph some time to sit down on the bench, and we saw that, but. They've also gone with that small lineup with CP3, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Wiggins, which they were looking pretty good.
Boy, put Kuminga in, man. I'm done. I'm done with Wiggins. I've been
Oh,
on Wiggins' side for too long, and
Mhm.
then at the end of last year, whatever was going on, whether it's
yeah,
his dad or his girl and the kid, we don't, whatever it is,
yeah,
he's just not the same. And maybe a couple more weeks he'll warm up to it. But man, Kaminga's looking good, and play the
yeah.
rookie.
They're playing play the rookies. Yeah,
Play
Playing
the
them,
rookie.
right? They're playing them.
they're playing. Yeah, they got some good minutes yesterday.
Yeah, well, especially Davis. Play
Yeah.
Davis
Yeah.
because we need a big man, man. The NBA's just getting too soft. These rules. Did you hear on ESPN? Well, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but on ESPN, Stephen A. was saying that Steph Curry is now past Dr. J. My issue with all
And what?
this stuff, in
As all-time ranking, or as
all-time ranking,
all-time, as all-time.
the issue that I have nowadays is that everything they don't do it in any other sports, but they do it in basketball. They want to downplay the past players
Mhm.
to make these guys look like they're so much better. But the thing I don't understand is the game's easier. You get 2 extra steps, right? They carry so much and travel so much, it
Oh
makes
my
Iverson
goodness.
blush.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's it. And I'm
So
surprised. I see a lot of that shit. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
even I love Steph, but even the last game, bro, I was like, bro, y- your hands here. It's not even here. It's here. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Mhm.
how do you play in the old game? How do you play in the '80s, where it's more physical, and you have to have minimum like this? I'm not saying Steph couldn't do it, but guys like LeBron, he has to play power forward, right?
Mhm.
He can't play small forward. They keep trying to compare him to Larry Bird. He can't play
Yeah.
small forward. He couldn't dribble like he dribbles now.
We can't shoot
He
like
can move it.
Larry
Well, he
Bird
can never
fucking
shoot. He
Yeah.
can
So
never
I mean,
shoot.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's the thing.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying there aren't players that are good right now. Even my brother Shannon he said that the players today are better skilled, but they're worse basketball players, which makes no sense because don't you, if you're skilled, aren't you a better basketball player?
I mean, it's within the confines of the rules, and just like you saying, just based on what you're allowed to do and what
You're
you're not
right.
allowed to do.
Well, the
Okay.
game
But
has changed though. If you
but
think
under
about
the
it,
But that Euro step shit,
yeah,
like
but I
I
say
don't
the Euro
understand how that
steps, the
fucking Euro step
Europeans
is not
play a
called
little
traveling at all.
different.
Like
right,
how the fuck?
but
I mean,
even under the confines of the new rules, they're not shooting greater than 50% from the field. They're not shooting greater than 37% from the field. Like Steph is a one of one,
Mhm.
right? He's unique. The reason why I was just in my mind, I was thinking because I'm a Warriors
Well,
fan. I'm
closest
a
you
diehard.
could say would be Dame Lillard.
But he still shoots almost 5 to 6% percentage higher than him with more volume. And
But
he actually finishes better at the rim, and he's a better free throw shooter.
But that's what it is, though. It's a lot of paint points and then arc points. It's like it's
Yeah,
either paint or in the arc. There ain't nothing in between.
right. But
I
I'm
don't
just
think a lot of people are taking those shots
no.
even
I
nowadays. You know what
get
I'm
you,
saying?
but that's just Steph. When the rest of the league is copying him, you're not Steph.
Well,
Just like we're
but he
not.
goes everywhere though. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
no,
His
no.
range is all over the place.
I
So
get you,
Yeah.
but Steph is 1-on-1, and Dame is it's like Jordan. You've got Kobe is a a 2B Jordan, and Dame
Mhm.
is just
yeah,
he's not Steph. I don't really
Oh
think
no,
he's that close.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking as a rest of the
dribbling, just
league wide.
dribbling
I'm talking
itself.
league. I'm talking league wide. It's either in the paint or at the arc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There ain't no. You know what I mean? You don't get the outside the
can't-
key. Them, like you said, the mid range shit like that. You
Yeah,
don't
well, that
see
was the
anyone
issue
taking
with
them throws like
that was the issue
them-
with
them
Dwight,
shots.
and Charles always got on him. Even Chuck is like, "How you been in the league for 6 years? You don't have a post game."
Yeah.
Even Shaq said, I got a left hand to the paint, or I would go. He would
Shaq
go
did have a
baseline.
nasty hook. I will
Yeah.
admit that he had a nasty little hook.
Yeah.
Not a sky hook, but it was a
He was a
enough
nice guy.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And even like if you, I just think for the NBA, and this is something my dad used to talk about all the time, is that you got to remember when they were coming up in the late 60s and 70s, right? That stuff wasn't on television. Baseball was on television. Football was starting to really push, especially in the late 60s and 70s. You had to go to the games to watch Wilt Chamberlain. You had to, and then later on, the ABA was just a savior to be able to see these players. So we discount how good these guys really are in the 60s, especially with the rules were ridiculous. The rules were ridiculous,
Good
and
point.
you couldn't trade players. You had to stay where you were. And then think about this: there's only 2 players in NBA history that have ever won the Rookie of the Year and MVP. You know who those 2 players are?
What was the question?
There's only 2 players in NBA history who have ever won the Rookie of the Year and the MVP.
I think
Bill Walton is one of them, right?
Didn't Shaq do it? I
Not,
think. Huh?
no,
No,
no.
Shaq didn't even do it. I know he
Wilt
was Rookie of the Year,
Chamberlain.
wasn't he?
It's Wilt Chamberlain and Wes Unseld. And the only reason why Wes Unseld won it because they were tired of giving it to Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, that's how the
And you got to think about this: Wilt Chamberlain. You know how that stuff they always talk about Jordan and Mike.
Shaq never got Rookie of the Year.
Nope. Well, and MVP same year.
Oh, same year.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
same
you
year.
meant okay. I thought
Same
he was
year.
like
I thought you meant just general. Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that,
no,
okay.
no, same year. So think about this when they do that comparison with LeBron and Jordan, which I don't understand. They're different positions, right? When you talk about all-star players, Hall of Fame players, or soon to be Hall of Fame, Jordan didn't have those compared to LeBron because he didn't hop around with teams. Well, same thing with Wilt Chamberlain. But why did Wilt Chamberlain? We always talk about championships. How do you beat the Boston Celtics when your starting 5 is on the Hall of Fame? The next 5 you bring in is in the Hall of Fame, and then your bench scrubs are in the Hall of Fame. It's not fair. And they're losing by 15. Well, no, I'm sorry. They're losing by 4 and by 3. Because basically you got one guy who's averaging 50, more than 50 in the league, but when he plays an all-star team, he's averaging 36, 40. Then he goes and gets help when he's old. Oh, and remember, they didn't count rebounding. They didn't count blocks.
Oh, yeah.
So when people ask me who the best, the GOAT player, most skilled, all-around player, that's Michael Jordan. When you ask me who the best player of all time is Wilt Chamberlain. It's not close because it's not fair. The dude is like he's mythical, which you would call a Nephilim.
Damn, there was. Yeah. Especially, but then you got team count and shit like that when you're in a fucking league with 5 fucking teams or in a division with fucking 8 teams and shit.
It started with 8, but by the time they were adding teams, and remember, it wasn't popular. So you know how they talk about that BS in college about I love college because they love to play the game. Well, that was more true for those guys. They love to play basketball. That's what they were good at, and they played it, and they were good at it. Right nowadays, I think one of the problems why these guys aren't as good is they care more about their money and their fame than actually practicing and being good. I mean, what's his name? What's the Australian kid on the
He major.
Simmons? Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons should be balling, but he doesn't care about the game.
Yeah.
And Simmons Australia? What the fuck?
Yeah, you know.
Well, same thing with what's the dude? Oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? No,
It sound like it's from down under.
Josh Giddey.
No. Well, no. I'm talking about he plays on Dallas, the point guard.
Luka.
No, not Luka. Luka's
Luka ain't Australian. Come on.
Oh, we're still with Australia.
No, Kyrie.
Kyrie's Australian.
Kyrie. He can play for the Australian team. Kind of like Kobe. Kobe's Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, I knew that.
You heard that dude speak Spanish?
Mhm.
Like fluid.
I heard
Kobe's-
Kyrie say "crikey" once. Like, what the fuck?
He lived out there. You don't have to.
He lived out there, so don't
It's that
go there.
accent. No, yeah, don't go there. No, like when I used to live down south, right? When I go to the bar and hang out with the people, when they're around us, like people
He
from
ain't never
the
said
West
shrimp
Coast.
on the Barbie. I don't know what the fuck this dude.
No, but when you hang out with people from the South who don't have a super thick accent, they'll tell you that they do it on purpose. It's because that's how everybody talks, and they like the way it sounds. That's how they talk.
That's how I talk.
But if they come out here, they're around us a little bit. They start talking like when I was in the military. This dude from he was from Minnesota. He was from Minnesota, right? And we always used to make fun of him because he had a thick ass man.
Don't you know it?
Sound like Bobby's World, right?
Sound like you're Canadian and shit.
Yeah,
right there.
So, but after being down in, we were in Charleston, South Carolina, right? So after about 6 months, his accent was almost gone. His mom calls, and we can hear his mom on the phone. Swear to God, sound like Bobby World. He's on the phone looking at us. He was like, "Did I sound like that? Yeah, that's how you sound. You sound crazy."
That's crazy too. When I was out in New Orleans, like for the first time, when I went out there 2008, and I went out there, I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers are saying. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you talking? But 2 weeks out there, I was fucking talking just like these motherfuckers out there. I was
New Orleans is wild.
That shit
New Orleans
crazy.
is wild because
I was like, the fuck going on?
When you're there for a while, you know what New
werewolves
Orleans.
and shit.
Nah, they sound like they're from Queens.
Yeah, they sound like from New York, especially if you're from Chalmette. Chalmette straight up sounds like they're from the Bronx and shit. Like,
yeah, some
they ain't cross. Yeah.
Nah, because all the people that immigrated to New York, the Irish, the Italians, and all, they moved to New Orleans too.
Yeah, they blend right the fuck in.
There's hella Mexicans in New York, like old school Don family Mexicans in New York.
Yeah,
damn.
So
like, no, there's people there are Mexican families, or you should say Castilian families that have been in New Orleans longer than some people. Like there's Gonzaleses in there that have been there for like 100, but I'm just like 100.
I married one. I married one of them. So I know. Yeah. So no.
Just saying. It's hella weird.
No, they're not as shook as some of the ones that come around this point. But
yeah, they act like if you ever been to
Argentina.
If you ever been to Argentina, that's what they act like. They eat gumbo.
Got one that act like that over here. So,
but no, I love the team. The only problem is like opening night, right? We got to make shots.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we were.
And Kuminga free throws is going to be a problem down the stretch of games.
Yeah,
we already knew that going in though. He was never a great free throw shooter. Just going, that was just
especially with the nerves.
But that's why you got to be cautious when you put him on the court at the end of games.
Yeah.
And then Looney, he too many turnovers. He's a big concern for me. You can drive down. Steph will drive down, give him a perfect dime, and he just kicks it out of bounds.
But how is it? I'm with you. Most of the games he's having a seizure, and then he be doing like a killer crossover and going to the rim and duck. I was like, now you can hold on to the ball.
Yeah. He's always good on the rebounding, but he just can't finish. He doesn't really. He's not very good on putbacks.
Yeah, I think he has to focus. Like he's got to focus on it because if you saw his film work back when he was in high school, like he could handle, he could shoot, but he can't do like he has to do one at a time.
Yeah,
like,
I think we had those hip injuries or surgery when he was in UCLA.
You got to walk then chew gum.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Exactly.
I mean, that's my main concern is the Joker. We still don't have any answer for him.
Yeah.
Down low.
Yeah.
If one of those two guys,
Draymond on his ass like last time.
But if Draymond and the referee's gonna get that quick whistle, Draymond and between the two of them, you only got 12 fouls.
And, right? And here's the other way. Even if he doesn't, get all the fouls, if he plays high post, especially Porter and all those guys, they've got more confidence because winning the chip. Now, luckily, their team kind of got gutted, but he's dangerous from the high post and the low post.
Yeah. And the Lakers punk ass has got some size too, so that's gonna be another issue.
I just don't see the shooting, man. They just
No, their shooting's trash, but I mean,
yeah.
against us, they weren't shooting lights out, and they still fucked us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to play against the
That's
Lakers
on
and
the
the
rebound
refs.
side, though.
Yeah.
That's on
Plus,
the
you
boards.
already know Anthony Davis is going to be hurt for a good time.
That's the
LeBron's
whole
going to be
thing,
hurt
man.
for a
Street
little bit of
clothes.
good time. So yeah,
Street
so
clothes.
yeah, so you know that's going to happen. So the Warriors just got to continue with. I mean, just with them just winning on the road, this is a good sign. It's a good. They improved from last year already.
Yeah.
It's already showing, and
They got competence. That's
yeah,
why.
it's just smarter. So
Yeah.
so you
Well,
got smart.
Chris Paul.
You have you got two coaches now playing the game. You got Draymond and CP3. I mean, it's kind of like you had the other coach, but he rarely played, and that was with Iguodala. Because you had that other coach, from the bench and calling out. And that's what these guys do. They're calling out each other. It's like, hey, look at this, look at that, and that's what these youngsters need. And you're learning from.
And Jordan Poole is like a Mike Nolan type of coach.
For potential 4 Hall of Famers, you're learning. You got
Hey.
Steph, CP3, Clay, Draymond. So
Nah, Draymond should not be a Hall of Famer.
Thank you, Will.
Draymond
Thank
should
you,
not
Will.
be
We
a Hall
had this argument, I think, 2 years ago, a year ago.
Potential.
No, there's no potential. The Lakers have in 1982 to 1985. The Lakers had a guy who won the defensive player 2 times in a row. He gets on and talks shit to these new players all the time because he had to guard Larry Bird. What's his name?
Cooper.
If Cooper's not in the Hall of Fame, how the hell is Draymond in the Hall of Fame?
It's gonna happen.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
He's got just as many championships.
Because
if you put him on the Kings, he ain't nothing.
I'm just saying, if you put him in there, then you got to go to all these glue guys that helped out the team that are really good for the team in the Hall of Fame. Where's Adrian Dantley?
I think he's going to get in. I just don't think he deserves to.
He's going to get in, but that's because that's what the new media is just like the old media. They always complain about the ESPN and MSNBC and CNN and all these guys telling our story. But when you tell your story, you lying too. Agent Zero, our old point guard, Gilbert Arenas, lying. Talking about how these players are so good and they would whoop Jordan and Jordan wasn't that good when Jordan gave him the business.
Well, it comes down to which set of rules you're playing with. That's the problem.
But here's the problem I have with that. The rules now are easier. So it'd be easier for Jordan to score. It'd be easier for Wilt to score. It'd be easier for Larry to score. It'd be easier for them to handle.
Mm-hmm. But these wouldn't even exist today without the motherfuckers that did that
right.
shit. They wouldn't exist without Iverson.
And they have the drive.
But they can shoot like they can shoot right now, though. That's the thing.
The top tier guys could shoot, but the guys who couldn't shoot, they'll learn. And they got a better post game.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Killing them in the point. And they hit clutch free throws. Stockton, I want him on the line. Stockton, he's like CP3. He can run a team. What's the difference between John Stockton, who doesn't shoot that well comparative to right now, than what Chris Paul's doing? And remember, John Stockton didn't start fully until 1987, and he was drafted in 84. Right? It's because we don't give credence to the old guys and the old ways. Just like how we grew up, right? It's tough, but tough times make tough people.
Yeah.
These guys, it's soft. It's just soft. Toilet paper. Cottonelle.
Yeah. It's gotten increasingly soft in the last 2 or 3 years as well.
The NFL, bro, it'd be killing me. Oh, well, he hit him in the head. You ducked. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Oh, the helmet's touched. That's why you wear a helmet.
Yeah. What's that new rule they're trying to implement? They think about is called the
no waist tackle.
Yeah,
no hip tackling. Like how the fuck? Like that's how you're supposed to fucking tackle. Like how you?
Yeah, but
I was even mad.
Even Tom Brady was like, it's turning to fucking.
I seen that. That motherfucker got no business talking nothing. He need to sit his ass down.
I was
about
mad.
Anything about that? Fucking...
I was mad when when Purdy got that roughing the passer one. Ball should have been on downs. That was a clean ass tackle.
Yeah,
that was a clean ass tackle.
Well, yeah, but for these
I get it, but what did he do wrong? He did everything in the rules. It looked hard, so they gave him a penalty. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like that one play from last year when Armstead could have sacked.
Well, they got him
Prescott
low. No, I think they
with
got
the,
him
you
low. Is
know,
what it was. I don't think.
But
it was a
they
hit.
tackled
It was
him,
low.
but he hit his waist and then went down. Like, what else is he
Yeah.
supposed to do?
I think they got him
Yeah.
in the knees. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know.
That's
I
even
could be
worse,
wrong.
right? The knees.
Yeah,
Probably.
or yeah,
Yeah,
or how they did us against Bosa in the Seattle game in Seattle last year. Bosa should have had that sack. That was a pick and it was a touchdown
Oh, against
against
the
Seattle
Browns.
last year. No,
Oh,
Seattle last year against Seattle. Remember?
Trying to
Remember they called a penalty on Bosa for it was a
Mhm.
clean tackle and he hit Geno, caused him to throw a pick six, but then they called a penalty on him
I
and it
don't
was
remember
no
that. Oh, yeah.
penalty. There was no penalty. But
Yeah,
it's
well,
just
they
I'm
do that
seeing
shit a
this
lot,
stuff
especially
more and
this year.
more.
This shit's worse.
Yeah.
But
It's the worst.
but that hip tackle shit is like that's literally how they fucking tell you how to fucking tackle in
Yes.
tackle drills and
Yes.
fucking Pop Warner. You're supposed to go for it.
Yes.
It's like you go up top. What are you supposed to do? You can't hit them up top, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't go up there because it's too close to the neck and the head or
Right.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then you can't go down. Then well, they encourage you to, I guess you could tackle players down to the knees. Fuck up, like what happened to Chubb, right?
Right.
Fucking go down to your fucking knees and shit like that because that's
Mhm.
what they're doing. You can't do that to quarterbacks, but that's what they're doing. But now
Mhm.
it's like, okay, I'm gonna tackle fucking Derrick Henry or fucking Saquon. I'm gonna go down to fucking tackle him in the legs and shit like that and catch a fucking knee to the face.
Well, I
a big ass
mean,
tree trunk and fucking
that's how I mean. I mean, they should have tackled
Like
Burrow,
what?
but that's actually why Burrow got out of that tackle because everything was high. Everything
Well,
was high.
a lot of
Everything was on his
quarterbacks-
shoulder,
yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, I'm healthy. Let me get this. Let me get these
Well-
30 yards real quick."
Well, that's the shit, and especially when these motherfuckers run rampant, and that's a good point too. Because when these quarterbacks just run shit ahead, it's like motherfuckers. Well, why didn't he tackle him? Well, it's like, well, if I fucking tackle him, like how they're worried about getting flagged. They ain't worried about
Right.
the fucking thing because
Right.
they could fake
Flag.
slide, right? They can go down to
Mhm.
flag. They can go down to fake slide and then not slide and come up, and it's like you pulling up lame on them, and they run right by you, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, like okay, so
Well, that's what happened to who we should have sacked. What's it? The Cowboy game in the playoffs.
Well,
That
yeah,
should-
Armstead.
Yeah, Armstead.
Armstead.
The reason why he didn't
He's
hit him
doing
because
this.
he was like, "Oh, I don't want a penalty. I don't want a
Yep.
penalty."
yeah,
Yep,
and then
yep.
you ended up giving up a fucking play because
Yeah, we should have been a safety right there and game over.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, you can see he like kind of bumped to it and like I don't
Yeah.
know what I should do.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what does that cause? Then you have the over aggressive guy in Greenlaw who he was like, "Well, this is how I was taught, coach.
I'll do that. I'll do
I'm
that all
supposed to
day.
go right
Fuck it.
through him." And he was like, calm down, bring it back." But he can't.
Yeah,
But a lot of those
Yeah.
hits are clean.
yeah,
They're clean. Oh, he hit him in the helmet. Well, stop ducking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing too. And I thought when New England in that Super Bowl against the fucking Rams, right, the last one when
Yeah.
they fucking bookended it, I thought a lot of that shit would fucking have with Edelman punk ass. He fucking went down. He got because there was a bunch of fucking third down conversions that were getting converted off of fucking penalties and
Right.
not even
I hate
it
him,
was
but
shit like that.
I hate him, but because he knew the rules. The brother knew the rules. He probably learned it from dating Jerry Rice's daughter.
Yeah, but still, like, even if but well, at least he down with the
Yeah, of course they're down with that. They're always trying to mix. Think about this. What do all trees have? Chlorophyll. Just like all people should have melanin.
Thought you were gonna say wood.
That too.
You say what?
What?
It was a wood.
All trees have chlorophyll. Why don't that means all people at one time had melanin more than me?
Yeah, well,
All right, let's switch gears. And what are we watching?
Oh no, hold on. We gotta talk about that robbery that happened in the ring.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Come on, you
Good
know me
point.
and my boxing.
Well, we'll leave that in what we're watching because we were watching that boxing.
well,
Ngannou
we're
and
watching someone
Fury.
get fucking robbed. That's what the fuck we were watching.
Yeah, I thought it was a straight up robbery.
First and foremost, they
course
need
it
to
was.
put respect on Mike Tyson's name because
yeah.
I think Ngannou had no chance. And they were talking, oh, Mike can't teach him anything. Mike told him that he puts his left hand when he's trying to jab, he ducks his shoulder, puts his hand down, and he's going to be good for the overhead left.
I've always
happened?
thought Fury's fucking overrated anyway.
And he came in out of shape. He
Oh,
thought
yeah.
he was going to run
He's
over
just
the
hella
guy.
big. That's like
Yeah.
his main thing. He's just a big fuck,
Yeah.
big goof
He's got a good. He can move a little bit. He's got a good jab. That's literally it.
for
That's
his
literally.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For his side, for the heavy, because heavyweight
He can
division is a
move,
joke.
but his
But he
Heavyweight
been
division
talking that shit about Joshua for the longest, but he never, when it comes down to making the fight, he don't ever want to make that fucking fight.
Was
I
he
don't.
hits,
I'm not a Fury dude.
he hits too hard from
Leo be lightweight on Fury. I ain't
no
gonna
because
front.
He's cool.
because
He's cool.
well Fury had his what's
cool.
Fury's best and only good win?
probably
Wilder,
the
Wilder,
the
the
third
third-
fight probably. I'd say
Nope.
the third fight.
Klitschko,
probably
but he
was.
was old as
Thank
fuck
you.
already.
That's his
Yeah,
best
he,
fight.
yeah, he was, but he
His
was already,
best
like you
win
said,
is
he was
beating
already over the
Klitschko.
hill at that point.
But it was already washed up. Klitschko.
But when he was fighting Wilder, he was cheating with the gloves and did the same
Yeah.
thing he did in this fight with the elbows because he knew. I mean, the only thing I give Fury credit for was getting up like the Undertaker. Other than that, dude knew he was like, "Oh man, this motherfucker hits real hard. I got to get him close and start playing, doing the gypsy fighting."
But he gets knocked down every fucking. He's still getting his
He
fucking
gets
drop.
dropped.
And he did that
Yeah.
dirty ass elbow against Ngannou.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah. Well, he did that to Fury. I mean, to Wilder
Wilder?
too.
Yeah, he's
He
a
do.
shady
He
bastard.
did the shit with the gloves and then came in with the elbow.
Yeah.
He looked like fucking Groove from fucking. He got the same body shape as Groove. Despicable Me. Despicable Fury.
Despicable Fury.
Even the announcer said he looked like a big ass 6 foot bottle, 6 foot gallon of milk, fucking running around the fucking. Hey, but I ain't gonna front though. The Saudis put on a show.
Oh,
I was
well,
about to
They
say
shit on
yeah.
us when it
that was
comes
like
to
a
that.
Well, yeah,
Super
because they all-
Bowl
they
all
have
rich.
to.
event.
They have-
Yeah,
boxing.
they're rich, but we got rich motherfuckers here that ain't spending no money on no shit
No,
like
we
that.
we
No,
got
no,
a
no.
little bit of rich motherfuckers.
No.
here.
We have just as much rich guys, but you see
Yeah.
all the shit they can do. They got Vegas, they
Yeah.
got Miami, they
Yeah.
got nothing but us.
Yeah.
No, there's a small percentage of rich motherfuckers here. They compared to
Okay,
everybody
but
else,
still,
nah. Like,
there's-
it's
In
a
the
little-
boxing realm, there's rich motherfuckers who can put some
Right.
shit on and who choose not
Yeah.
to.
They ain't got nothing like.
What?
Look
I
at
mean,
the
well,
look at the,
okay,
the
look at this.
WWE.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Put on some Bash of the Beach type of shit with a boxing match. Put some shit in Florida,
Mhm.
And put it out there on the beach. That's a nice ass. The Sphere in Vegas. You can do that one. Everybody's trying to get in the Sphere now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop these motherfuckers down from the Raptors. Why not? That's fucking
Levi
Yeah,
Stadium.
hard fucking-
Levi Stadium
Oh,
would be
yeah.
a beautiful.
Don't do
Levi
that to my
Stadium
boy
would be a
Oliver.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Levi Stadium would be beautiful for a boxing match. A big boxing match.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And WWE's beating them all to the punch. They've done all this already.
And they're going to
Yeah.
Saudi.
And WrestleMania is a great model for boxing. Do the same thing. Have all the promoters come together on one
There
card.
is fucking
Have your best
WrestleMania.
fighters. Have your best fighters fight each other on that card once a year, and you're gonna get fans. That's how you
Yeah.
gain fans.
Yeah.
You get them vested into each fighter, and you build them. But there's too many cooks in the kitchen in boxing, so we
Too
don't
many
get
belts.
that.
Too
Yeah.
many
We
cooks
don't
in the
too many
kitchen, too
belts, too many
promoters,
weight
too
Yeah, well, you
classes.
answered your own
classes.
question. You know what I mean? Like you just basically said.
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
But my point is, the Saudis showed out on our asses on this one.
And you see, and they brought all those, like all the Hall of Fame boxers. You saw,
You
Now,
know
I
they
mean,
comped
put
them all. They
Tyson-
comped all their air,
yeah.
comped all their stays. Smart.
yeah, you saw Duran, you saw Lennox Lewis, you
Yeah.
saw Evander Holyfield, you
Everybody
saw
was there.
Chavez. Everybody was there. Which that
Eminem,
was dope.
fucking
Yeah.
who else? Becky G. Like they knew what they
Yeah.
were doing. They're smart.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it was just.
By the way, Roberto Duran, best light heavyweight of all time.
Yeah, it was nice to see him. I haven't seen him on years, so it's
Yeah.
good. I was like, oh shit, he's there. That
Was he the
dope
one who used
see
to
that.
knock out horses? I think it was Duran. Yeah, he's knocked
Yeah.
out horses.
Yeah.
Manos, Manos de Piedra.
See?
Yeah,
But yeah, man, I mean,
Get
I
all
just
up
feel
your
like
ass.
yeah.
I wish there was somebody rich out there and here willing to.
Well, the king
just
of
take
Saudi
over
Arabia,
boxing.
right? He was the one that I guess I'm pretty sure because also.
Well, that's
was-
what it's going to be happening. Is they're going to take this shit over because there's
think with
nobody out here
Tyson,
willing to.
I think
But-
Tyson was a big part of it.
If they put on
Yeah.
cards like better cards, I'm down for it. Fuck it. At this point,
Yeah.
That was
we're
dope.
holding our breaths and we're not getting shit in boxing.
Well,
I mean,
I
they're running
bet
into the
you-
ground.
Well, I bet you that's what's going to happen once the Showtime deal's done.
Yeah,
gonna
they're
see
going
a
to
lot of
stack
shit
cards.
like
They're going to be smart. They're going to stack some fucking
I mean, the
cards,
Saudi,
put some
yeah, I
cards
mean,
together.
as you can see, the Saudi Arabia already bought UFC, bought WWE. Also, don't they have like some big multimedia company?
They
So
could. They
they're
got
they're
it.
making moves. They're making moves.
Yeah. Well, this also has to do because of the impending war. They're just trying to stack influence.
I don't know. That's all full of shit as far as I'm concerned too. But
Oh,
whatever.
there's a whole bunch of people who don't belong there, but that's another story.
We don't want to get into that here. We don't want to get canceled. Even though nobody's watching. Nobody watches this motherfucking up the cancel list. So fuck, we might as well. Fuck. Shit.
We're gonna
It don't
cancel.
even matter at this
We're
point.
gonna
Shit,
cancel ourselves.
we can cancel ourselves.
Ourselves. That
Shit.
all
Nah,
those
but just as far
All
as
we're
far
gonna,
as the
all we're
boxing
gonna have
goes.
left is a Discord channel. So it's gonna be
As
me
far
and
as the
Will
boxing
just
goes, though, like
running shit.
shit got to step up, man. We got to get something. I would love to see one balling ass motherfucker just take over and
well,
get
I
rid of
just
these other fucking guys.
I think it's because they fucked over Mayweather so badly, and he took over the sport, and everybody's trying to follow his model,
Yeah,
right?
that
But
shit.
right, but the whole thing is he's just like we talk about Steph Curry. Mayweather's a 1-on-1, right?
Yeah,
You
no
you got to
doubt.
go back to the old way of boxing, and Canelo is a part of this too. You got to clear out the division. Make sure that 168 shouldn't exist, but clear out 160. Whoever's in 160, that's what happens when you have one belt or two. Have it like what is it, Afro Samurai, right? You got the main belt and you got the second belt, so you can challenge the guy with the main belt. But do something
That's smart.
so
Yeah,
somebody can clear out the division, and then get
yeah.
the
There's too
new
many fucking belts.
get the new guy in
Hell,
there.
Hmm.
So I love Tank, but Tank's doing the same shit.
Yeah,
He's
Tank
just
is on some bullshit.
He's just looking for it's because he's still acting like he's fucking 16 years old, and he's taking too long to fucking
He
grow
kind
up.
of looks like that fucking
Yeah, I
16-year-old
know.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah, all goddamn tattoos. I don't know what's real and what's fake. But the issue is that he thinks he's better. He probably is. I don't think there's anybody at 135 that he can't take out. So
I
he's
think
just looking.
Shakur beats him. I think Shakur beats him.
I don't know, man. Shakur be acting too
He
much
might.
like a bitch too.
He could tell you.
But but I want to see it.
that's the thing. Y'all want to see it.
I
You
want to
see
see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. I'm paying for
Well,
that, baby.
we've been on this for 3 years, right? When we first started, it was Loma versus Tio, and I
Tio.
called that
Yeah.
Tio upset. But my point is, we were clamoring for. We were like, at that time after that fight, we were like, look at all the big fights that are going to get made in the next couple of years. All these guys were around 130 to 140. You had Tio, you had Loma at the time, who was in a little bit more in his prime back then. You had Haney was coming up. He wasn't as big, but he was up and coming. You had Ryan on the horizon.
We gotta get E Major in here because I'm about to destroy his whole world. Because Haney ain't shit.
Oh no, you're casual. You can't say that though.
No, I'm a casual though.
You're casual. You can't say that.
Haney ain't shit.
Nah.
Let me say that again.
No casual talk here, Will. I'm sorry.
The only thug
it's
in
not
his
allowed.
family and his dad, and he's a broke ass thug. Dude grew up in fucking where is it? Henderson, claiming San Francisco. Oh my god, claiming the Bay, and you from Henderson? Which one is it? Is it Oakland?
Oh, that's another
Is it San
connection. There you
Francisco?
go. That's another connection around here.
Which one is
around these parts? Yeah.
Which one is it? I'm from Oakland. I'm from
There's
San
another.
Francisco.
There's
I'm
another
from
connection
Henderson.
around these parts. No wonder.
Come on, man.
No wonder you like them so much. You know why now? It's starting to make sense.
I'll always admit it. It's like, oh, you didn't grow up in the Bay in your entire life. Yeah, you're right. I did grow up in Reading. I don't hide that fact.
Oh shit!
He
You grew up
does.
in Reading?
Yeah, I live in
Oh,
Reading.
you and this motherfucker need to be best friends up here then, because this.
That's why they be vibing in the fucking
Yeah, that's why you're
Discord.
vibing in the disc. Yeah,
They always
shit.
be in
It'd
Reading.
be you two and that motherfucker getting it lit.
I'll be out there in summertime. All right.
Nah,
Yeah, the
bro.
Chihuahuas.
Chihuahua. Ain't no, hey, if we were out there, only me and Leo be outside. Okay, ain't nobody fucking outside.
Oh, fucking red.
Nah, my dad was a correctional officer. So like,
Better in Reading than fucking Winners. So,
Winter
that.
is whack. Fucking bedbug, fucking capital of the world.
Oh shit.
Oh no, that was Willows. Same shit. Winners, Willows.
Winners, Willows,
Anything with a W, fuck out of here.
What Davis? He must be a vaquero.
So you're not high on Haney, I take it.
No, I used to be. I really used to be. But when I was like, what else do you have? But when he couldn't knock out, what was the Puerto Rican cat that was running for him? I was like, you can't knock him out?
Oh, Gamboa? No, not Gamboa.
No, not
Oh,
Gamboa.
Linares?
No,
not
but the
Linares.
guy
No,
he
no.
fought before Linares on the zone, who was kind of running from him, but I was like, bro, you can't knock him out. And he should have took out Linares too.
No, you can do that.
Linares rocked his ass though.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, and that's when I said I was like, oh no.
yeah.
this
Oh,
ain't-
that's what I was done.
yeah.
when
I said
I
that.
was
I was like,
like,
oh no, this ain't the one.
This
This
ain't the
ain't
one.
This ain't the one.
I would be okay if he did not, if his whole gimmick was like Sweet Pea, but he can't move like Sweet Pea because he always get caught.
Yeah. As I was saying, Haney's defense ain't all that.
Nah,
No,
I got Shakur beating him. I got
he
I
gets
think
hit
Tank
too
will knock
easy.
him out.
yeah.
He get touched too easy, and
He gets
that's
it-
what
well,
too. That's
the first couple of rounds, because I'll give it to him. The dude is a tremendous athlete, but he's not a great boxer.
he puts together punches good, right? He
Yeah.
like his punches
Well,
are
that
good. He
and
knows
that
when to hit.
it's
Well-
a lot of good head movement.
Let's see how he does at
His core-
140 though.
Yeah,
That's
but I
good. He
mean,
looks like, I mean, as of like workout videos and shit, it looks like he's got more thump, but that can be easily manipulated. So we
Yeah.
got to wait and see how he does against the
Yeah.
werewolf.
So are the other
Uh,
dudes though too.
the
That
Ruga
chin,
Roo.
but that chin stayed the same though. That chin ain't fucking increased with the weight increase. That chin's still the same, and the motherfuckers got thumped too. That go up to that weight.
Prograde. The problem with Prograde is when he gets
He looked like shit his last fight.
yeah, and he too many looping hook shots. Like
Yeah,
when he gets in
loops
there,
a lot.
he loops too much to try to finish the guy off. So, all right.
But I don't know if about that. Did you hear about that? That Haney had some loss in Mexico that he got
Yeah.
expunged. I don't know
I
if that's true or not.
But even if it is, it does. The only reason why it matters is because the dude.
With that
look,
old shit.
I'm no gangster. I'm not putting fronts in my teeth. I'm not fucking going down to LA to get with some fucking model that everybody else fucked around and then marry her. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying. He's trying to be Tank Davis instead of just being Haney. Dude, you're from Henderson, Nevada. Own it.
So
You
him
ain't
and Mayweather got like a little bit of beef or something.
Yeah, well,
Because Mayweather's trying to put that card together on the same date to shut down Haney's.
yeah.
I think what it was is Mayweather wanted to sign him and they probably got close and then
Yeah.
Haney dubbed him or something. I don't know.
No, his dad did because Haney can't do shit on his own. He can't.
Like
I feel
TFC.
bad.
I mean, he's still a kid though. You know. Still,
He ain't a kid. He's
He ain't
like
no
27.
kid, bro. You know why they're kids?
Haney,
Because we treat him
like
like
23, isn't he?
that's
ain't no
not a
fucking
kid.
He's still a fucking kid, dude.
It's
Well,
24.
Well, Mac, what was you doing at 23 and 24, brother?
Fucking off.
Kid shit. Fucking,
I was, yeah, and I had
drinking,
playing with
fucking-
G.I.
fucking
Joes.
off.
and I had 2 full-time jobs. I was doing all that shit and still going
Yeah,
to
I
college.
didn't.
Yeah, he
I
didn't. He wouldn't even fucking work
I
at the
didn't.
photo lab. man.
But what I'm saying is that if you treat them
Had a
like
record
children-
label that never went off, but that was it.
well, Shannon was doing that shit too. Shannon had like a couple of side tracks and shit.
It
But no,
could've,
what I'm saying is if you treat them like kids, they're gonna be like kids. That's why I don't like when like 18-year-olds and all these college. Oh, these kids, they're not kids. They're adults.
Mm-hmm.
If you treat them like adults, they'll be adults. If you treat them like kids, they'll
True.
be kids.
Yeah. True.
Somebody needs to start treating Brock Purdy like an adult.
Oh, they treat him like an adult.
Womack be kind of like a Jimmy G capping for him,
No,
caping for him.
I'm
In
not
the group
talking
chat,
about.
he has been.
No,
I'm
no.
not-
Yeah.
I-
You got that same public defender shit with Jimmy with Purdy. now.
Public defender.
Well, I'm telling you, I just be selling factual shit. That's not fucking defending. It's just telling you what it is. Like
I go by how the team treats him, and I can tell that they're getting his ass. I can
Well,
really
they have
tell
to.
that they're getting his ass. So, and the guys, he acts like an adult, but I can, like, especially at this last press conference, he's like, "Oh man, I don't want to give this up."
Yeah, but then he started going on that fucking religious bullshit.
yeah, well, a lot of these
Well,
motherfuckers.
I mean,
do that
they
shit,
all
but-
do. I probably would do too. I love Jesus. Come
Oh,
on, man.
gosh.
I mean, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Haney comes up in here talking about Allah, and I know he didn't grow up listening to that shit either, but whatever.
yeah.
But it is what it is. If
I'll
that's
leave
what
that
you
shit
need
out
for
of
you-
sports, man. Like
But if you need that as your motivation, and you
that's a crutch,
if-
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
but if you truly no,
Somebody
if you
got
tr-
loose.
right,
like,
right, God don't care who wins or
Yeah,
loses.
God
That's
don't
what
give a
I'm saying.
fuck.
That's
That's what I'm
exactly
saying.
that.
Right,
That's exactly the point I'm making.
right. So, but he's just
Hmm.
when I hear from Purdy, it's the same thing I always say. I thank you, God, for giving me the ability to compete and I pray that you keep me healthy. Other than that, you're not.
That's it.
There's no bets.
Yeah.
Right now, he's not on some Tim Tebow shit. That's annoying. I was just because people used to get on me about Kaepernick, and I was like, "Oh, you can get on Kaepernick." I hated Tim Tebow just as much as I hated Kaepernick. I think they did the same shit. They were trying to get people to see them. Same type of shit, whether it's for God or some, fake Black Lives Matter shit.
don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I think they're a little different on that. As far as I think a little different.
Yeah.
But he didn't like that.
It
You're
didn't
offending
need.
him.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it didn't need.
gotta
Just
let
like
my
he
daughter
was
in,
saying, it
asshole.
didn't need to be done. You should have just kept it to yourself. Plus, the biggest thing I had with Kaepernick is he was fucking around with, like, he knew that Alden Smith liked that girl.
That was his girl, right?
That was his girl.
Yeah.
He was fucking his girl by on the side, and then they're supposed to be your boy. You didn't help him out, and he's got weak mentality.
Well, that's just what it is, though. That wasn't the fact that he took his guy. It's weak mentality. Like
But the dude has like true mental issues, and you
Yeah.
know that. Yeah. I wouldn't do that. I'm not.
Because if you did, you'd be like, all right, have that bitch. Like this. Yeah. There's a lot more fucking.
I get
true,
that,
but
take that white bitch. Like,
but if you, but what I'm saying is, if that's supposed to be your dog, that's supposed to be your boy, you don't do him like that.
Yeah.
You just don't do him like
you don't. But
yeah,
I thank him though. No, I'd be like, good, thank you for letting me know what kind of bitch I got, and
Well, no, you're right.
Thank you for that.
But
Appreciate it.
But when you like midway, probably Alden Smith is halfway special ed, bro. Like he's not gonna get it. You gotta help him out, and you don't do that to friends, especially if you know he's a little. You got somebody who's a little slow. You gotta help him out a little bit.
I don't know, but as fucked up as that was, like I said, I think a little different than that.
I felt bad. The dude. I mean, he's got some problems. He's drunk, writing the shit down a one-on-one. Like he's got mental issues.
Yeah.
And
call him Bob.
And he get caught. And I think he got caught again recently.
Yeah.
A couple I think earlier this year, right?
Sometimes motherfuckers just sometimes you can't, like you say, you can't save a motherfucker. You know what
I'm not trying. Yeah, you're right. I ain't trying to save him, but I'm not trying to push him. I'm not trying to push him either. I don't have to save him. What they say in remember the first Batman Begins? Oh, you got to say, I don't have to save you. I ain't got to push you either.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. But I thought, the caption.
Cap was fucking foul for that shit.
Yeah,
you don't fuck around your homie's girl, straight up.
Especially if he's slow. Dude, he had mental issues since single parent. I think he was in an orphanage.
But that shit caused problems with problems with the whole squad.
Yeah, it's the same thing. They do the same thing with Greenlaw. Greenlaw's got. You look up Greenlaw's backstory, man. They show great respect to that man because they know about how he grew up, growing up in orphanage, going from place to place. Right? That's kind of how he is. That's why he's so violent. But
like Charles Haley too, when he was
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to start on Charles Haley's creep shit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Oh, look, keep him. He get Super Bowls with him. Just piss on my car all he wants. Fucking, we won.
No, he was jacking off in the locker room.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
I think Ronnie Lott's the one that had to go check him and be like, can't be doing that shit.
Don't watch. Get out the fucking room, that motherfucker whipping his dick out. You just fucking, all right, bro, I'll see you in a fucking minute.
Hey, we got to win this championship, baby.
Yeah, do what you need to do, motherfucker. Like, I'll be out here.
I remember hearing stories, like Ronnie Lott was a dude that had to go.
Don't touch my shit after.
Get him,
fucking
like, hey, man,
clean yourself up. Like,
right. Wasn't Stubblefield kind of like that too, doing some weirdo stuff like that?
That was after though. That was like with some grandma.
He was out there raping bitches
bro.
And shit.
That's not after. You were always doing that. They just didn't catch you.
Well, he got caught after it was my
later on. Yeah.
Well, he didn't spend all his money fucking paying the bitches off. Don't say nothing until he ran out, and it's like, oh yeah, all right, well, that's it. But
like you don't just start I quit. Like we'll start doing man.
Yeah, you don't turn that shit off. Yeah. Turn it off.
I'm gonna start doing this today now that I'm retired. I got time for that.
I'm just not feeling roofie and any bitches anymore. Like, I'm sorry.
Who? Let me get your opinion on this one. Who's the better quarterback, Burrow or fucking Josh Allen? You got one with
I-
these guys? I'm the only one who says
Burrow
take
is
this
a better cerebral quarterback, but Josh Allen is the better physical quarterback. Got a better arm. He can run better. He can take more punishment.
And how's that translated?
neither one of them have a Super Bowl, Womack. So what the fuck is your point?
But
Yeah,
one got
of them got there.
Cincy's
but
got
the
to.
cerebral guy
And they
got
lost to the
to the
Rams.
Got
Super
there.
Bowl.
One of them got there
Right.
too.
Yeah,
One ain't
and
fucking
froze.
sniffed the motherfucker.
froze.
So there
Okay,
you
who
go.
has more talent around him?
Ooh.
It ain't
No,
close. Burrow.
that's definitely Burrow, except for the defense.
Way.
The defense ain't
Nah,
there
they
yet.
got a better defense now, though. Their defense
Yeah,
is good now.
but when they played that perfect game against he played the perfect game against Kansas City. They technically had the better defense. I know. I had him as a quarterback and their defense, and they brought me to the championship.
But the Bills have a better O line. They be keeping
No,
Josh
they
Allen.
don't. The Bills O-line sucks. What are you talking about?
The fucking Cincinnati O line fucking gave him 9 sacks.
They
to
both
this
suck on
motherfucker.
O-line. I'm gonna say that shit's a
But
wash.
they can. But Buffalo.
Like,
I'm
no.
sorry. Cincinnati has a better run game. The
Yes,
Buffalo.
Mixon shits on anything they have.
Buffalo. Well, they got the actually good. What's his name's little brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
He's just now coming up though.
But they never. But
he
they
ain't no
refuse-
Mixon.
I know, but you gotta commit to the run. They don't commit to the run.
He's no
They're
Mixon.
just like,
Mixon is way more physical.
I'm with you 100%, man. Because I feel the same thing with McCaffrey. McCaffrey can be physical, but you got use somebody else. He don't have the body for it.
But if you elite, you don't need all other shit. You elite, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You're not. It's not about being
Right.
elite. You're elite at. He's elite because the dude could probably play. He's probably our second or third best wide receiver. He's probably our best slot receiver. But he's a small guy. Even if you're elite, those hits they rack up.
Take a toll. They're gonna take a toll.
Yeah.
And we saw it against the Browns. You got to take inside the
right.
game.
And if you have a bigger body running back, I'm not saying don't. I'm saying it's like Chris Paul, man. Cut back a little bit on his usage. Use somebody else on these power runs. Although fucking Elijah Mitchell looked like he about to get cut.
But TDP and
but they ain't giving him
Mason,
no touches.
TDP
though, you
and
know what I
Mason.
mean?
TDP and Mason. TDP is the biggest back we got. So you'd think you'd want to wear out the defense by letting him get a couple touches here and there.
Yeah.
But Shanny's a fucking weirdo when it comes to running back.
I still think Elijah is good though because the motherfucker had 800 yards as a fucking rookie on in
he can't stay
games.
healthy. He's good, but he can't stay healthy.
He can't stay healthy. That's
the other issue is I really question his vision sometimes. Because there's a couple of plays where they got to the backfield, but one cut and go, he would have got at least 4 or 5 yards.
But when you getting 3 fucking carries a game, like you can't expect.
Hey man, this is the NFL, man. You show and prove.
Okay, but if you give me 2 carries and then fucking a motherfucker come through the line, stick me, and then once I probably rip off like a 4-yarder, and then you ain't doing shit. Like what the fuck?
Well, Mac, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you. But if you know that's what you're gonna get, you better be prepared, and show and prove. That shit don't. I'm not saying it's fair.
Don't even know. Once he starts defending a guy, it's never gonna end.
I'm just saying, like,
he did it with 50 Cent for like
10 I know I'm gonna
years.
get 3 carries, it's
Jimmy
like,
G was another 10 years.
I gotta have a 10-yard average if I'm only getting 3 carries.
I'm
to fucking stay on there.
not disagreeing with you, but unfortunately, that's just how it is with the NFL. If you know you're only gonna get 3 carries, you better make them count.
But it's like 8 is what I'm saying. Like, don't let the motherfucker that's good but get exposed to the shit.
Go talk to Shanahan, because I'm on your side. But if you're only going to get 3, you better make that 3 count.
Jordan Mason needs to get some touches. In the limited action he's had, he's been explosive.
Everybody needs to get touches. Anybody other than this fucking dude, because he had 44. I think it was like midway through the third or something like that. He was like, he played all 44 offensive snaps after fucking his.
But Shanny has a tendency to just run motherfuckers to the ground. He did that shit to Debo. He did that shit to.
He did that shit to Elijah.
He did that to Mostert.
Yeah.
Mostert.
Oh, you came back.
But then he didn't want to do it in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give him the touches.
Let's move on. I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to what we're watching because I'm getting kind of tired and I gotta get to bed.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
What are we watching? Loki's been good.
No,
I haven't had time.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of redundant. It's like I don't know what the fuck going on sometimes. It's
he's
like,
the side
I ain't caught
piece.
up either, so don't fucking spoil it.
He's the side piece of his own show. That's the problem I have with all these shows. It's called Loki, but it's not about Loki. It's about the bitch Loki, who look nothing like him. The little girl that they show. You notice that? The little girl that they brought in, with the dark hair, she had a tan and all that, and then you get this blonde whatever. I'm like, that's not even the same girl. And that's but
He's gonna fuck himself literally.
yeah, literally.
Would you fuck the female version of yourself? That's the only.
No,
That's the
Hey,
only
leave it
thing.
up to Woman.
No, no, that's like.
But
No,
that's
part.
basically what the
That's
but
part.
Loki.
That's
but
what the
Loki
shit
You know
is
you
like.
would. Fuck.
Loki.
Oh my, I'm
Loki.
fuck. I'll be sexy bitch.
Womack and Womeezy.
But no, Loki in the comics
Wamona?
would.
Womeezy.
But the problem I having with these shows is that there's two things. The Mandalorian ain't about the Mandalorian, right? Obi-Wan wasn't about Obi-Wan.
But the Mandalorian, we're all assuming it's him, but it could be any other Mandalorians out there.
Right. So then you decide to make some. So both of them are way too old for who they. One of them's 55. The chick's 55, and he's 40 something, 41. Come on, man. Come on. And then Gina Carano. I love Gina Carano. What was that one movie where she was that secret? Gina Carano. She did that one movie back in the day, right when she quit. But man,
I don't even know.
why you? Look, he's supposed to be the main person in his show. Let Mando fight and win that fight. He's stalemating with the lady. But come on, man! They're always holding these dudes back.
Well,
then they made
that's what it is now.
They're
You already know this.
females.
We ain't even gotta say nothing about that. Well, you know what time it is already with
and
that
then
shit. And that's been
who is the dumbest character in in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Kamala Khan.
No,
Thor?
she's the most annoying. Thor's number 3.
Oh, Captain Marvel.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Where you
Spit
going?
it
The
out.
dumbest character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is Doctor Strange. It's Doctor Strange.
I don't know. I wouldn't agree with that.
He did the shit for Spider-Man knowing what was going to happen. He knew that Scarlet Witch was the bad guy the whole
I hated
time.
that. I hated that.
She knew it. He knew it
Doctor
the whole
Strange
time.
Part 2 is fucking.
And if you watch the
Sam Raimi's
animation, plus
bum.
if you know the comics, he's super powerful, but he still couldn't stop her. He technically was letting it happen. He's the dumbest
Yeah, he-
motherfucker in the.
Well, they have a hard time writing that because he could do
Yeah.
fucking pretty much
Right.
anything. So
Yeah.
they have to
Oh,
like make
and-
excuses.
And I also believe that Iron Man, Tony Stark's Iron Man, is actually the true villain. Because if you rewatch Endgame, he lied about time travel. Go rewatch it. He lied about time travel.
I think you
He-
said what Back to the Future. That's all.
Yeah.
Pretty much
We
it.
start talking about it. He lied about it to keep his time. Why did he have to keep his timeline? He didn't need to keep it because if he stopped Thanos, he was going to get it anyway. He could still marry Pepper Potts. He could still have his daughter. All of that. None of that would have changed. Nobody would have got blipped. But he was like, "Oh, I want to do it anyway." Why? Well, if he is supposedly related to Kang, he did it the whole time.
When they
'Cause
say he was related to Kang?
well,
comics he
in the
was.
comics, his was.
He's a descendant.
He's a descendant.
Well, I don't think they're necessarily going by.
Yeah.
I don't think they're necessarily going by.
Oh no, I don't think they're smart enough to.
Cinematically, I don't think.
Well, they
think
pick
yeah.
and choose what they want.
They pick and choose.
Yeah,
right.
but I don't think that's the direction they're going because
But-
yeah, I mean, there's many ways you can take that.
But
I don't
they
think that's
keep.
one of them. No.
But every time they talk about the multiverse
I don't
and
know.
the
Let
and
the
time
motherfucker
travel,
who just left come back on and fucking say
They
this fucking
keep-
shit.
Then lying.
That's
Then
all.
lying. Oh, I know my comics too. Don't get me wrong. Come on now. But no, he's lying about time travel. He lied about it, and
It's like
and
Womack.
Hulk
He's a liar.
and Hulk caught him in his lie.
I'm not a liar.
I'm not a liar. And then Captain America, he lied. Captain America's the villain too, because you're supposed to come back. He came back old. So what
Nazi.
was he doing?
He's a Nazi.
Banging Peggy.
He
Did you
could have
see
went,
Peggy Carter? You know how fine Peggy Carter is. I would have went back and
I'll
smacking that.
but
I
he
would have
could
been
have.
smacking that for 50 years
But that's
too. Fuck
but
you
that's
mean?
true.
Like,
But
what?
he could have fixed everything too, and still had his whole family. He didn't fix shit and allowed everything to happen. Anybody who
There's a
didn't
time
stop.
loop. That's a time loop.
Anybody who yes, but you know about the time loop. He remember what the Hulk said. Your future is my past is really your future, which is your present. Meaning that, and then he lied. And then with the Loki, when you purge a offshoot,
Yeah.
you
purge,
can
that shit.
fix it. You mean to tell me that they didn't know that? Tony Stark, who learns from his mistakes, wouldn't have figured that out? He already figured it out. He just wanted what
No,
he
because
wants.
he had no, but he has no.
Let's
I
call
mean,
him Tony Baloney from now on. Fuck it.
The moment he goes back in time, he knows all that stuff. That's the problem with time travel. That's why I don't like time travel.
Baloney.
That's why I don't like my time travel.
Well, Henry Pym should have known that shit too. If that's the case.
Not Henry.
Who's
No,
Henry
not him.
Pym?
Not
Hank,
Pym.
motherfucker.
Hank.
Well, Henry Pym. That's what he is. Henry.
Ain't no
Pym.
fucking Henry. It's Hank.
What do you think Hank stands for?
He's talking about the
I don't
comics. He's right. But
What are you talking about?
but it's not him. His wife is lying.
That too. That's what
She was lying.
yeah.
She's getting piped down by
King.
Kang.
By King.
Yeah.
She's getting that Kang bang.
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 Kang
look,
banging.
Big
I don't
bang.
look. I'm not necessarily mad at that. That's like that's like saying if I'm on fucking death row and I'm never getting out of fucking jail, and my wife wants to fuck someone else, knowing I ain't gonna fucking get out, and then all of a sudden, by the
Come on, bro.
miracle
We're not
of
even
God,
having
like,
conversations,
oh, I'm not saying I take her back, but I ain't gonna get mad for it.
She's a genius. She could have figured her way back. She wasn't trying to figure her way back to you. Like the
I know
Temptations
that Kang. There was some tension between her and Kang. He was beating her.
Yeah, he was like, you know what,
he was
you
knocking
know
that.
what I did. You know what them walls were like. And you lied. Oh, she lied, and then the daughter was fucking annoying.
I thought she was fucking Bill Murray. She's probably fucking him too. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, they're about the
That's
same
no-
age. All those motherfuckers are old as shit.
I don't think it mattered down there. Time don't exist down there, right? It's all fucking relative.
Right.
So it's all relative. It don't fucking know.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of motherfuckers lying. And the second dumbest the motherfucker in Marvel, and he's technically not part of Marvel, is Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man. I can't fix him. Kill these motherfuckers.
I
That's
can't
what
fix
happened.
him.
I can fix them. No, you can't.
Oh
And you
yeah,
want
he
people
should have
to
killed
forget
Norman
you
from
are
the beginning.
Stupid.
That was thick ass fight scene though.
No, it's cool, but it's
When he was about to kill Norman, that was sick.
It was 3 movies, right? And he probably still couldn't do it anyway because OG, what's his name? The OG original Spider-Man was whipping all of them.
Weak ass Toby. Yeah.
So he might be. He's my
I didn't like
least. He's my least favorite Spider-Man.
Why do we have to do it, MJ?
But he's technically the strongest.
Hold
And
my
he would've
hand,
killed them all.
Harry. Harry, hold my hand.
Oh my! Don't tell Harry. Ugh.
He was saying that's the best one. I gotta stop him. That's my
I
best
gotta
one.
stop him. Stop him.
I gotta stop him.
God, stop him.
And then that part 3 when he was Venom, that was the weakest fucking
Hey,
Spider-Man.
I actually liked it when he's had
Bully-
that swag.
Bully
Mc-
Toby.
Bully.
Well, fuck out of here, dude.
I love Bully McGuire.
You like this
I love
motherfucker
Bully
doing it?
McGuire.
Oh boy.
I had
I-
a little dancing. That shit
Not
was
the
all
dance. It's just, I like the fact that he stopped being a bitch.
You like this fucking hairdo, motherfucker. That's what you fucking like.
Couldn't have an
His
S
comb
curl,
over.
dog. I
His
wanted
emo,
my
his
I
half
wanted-
comb over emo.
I wanted to be like what's his name from Miami. All right, man. I want to have my chemical romance, man. Let me
Yeah.
live.
That's it. With the weakest Mary Jane fucking ever.
Oh,
What the
He
fuck?
was whack as fuck.
but no,
This
they do
sucks.
that.
Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete.
But no, it's not that. All of them, because the comics, she's hot as fuck.
I feel like they do that. I feel like they purposely do. I
They
feel like
do
they
that on
take the
purpose,
finest bitch and make them like the fucking below average, like the one nobody wants to fuck.
But
And
that
like,
was the whole point of that was the whole point of Peter Parker. Why you could get with him, because you're like, if this loser can get this chick, it's hope for everybody.
Yeah.
He got Gwen Stacy, she was bad. He got Black Cat, she was bad. He got Scream, she was bad. He got Mary Jane, she was bad. He had a side piece.
but that's
with,
because he could whoop people's ass though. It wasn't because he was a nerd. That's because he could fuck somebody up, and they was like, "Oh, I get
they
turned
didn't
on
know-
by you
Nah,
beating the shit
they
out of Rhino."
They
Like,
didn't
what?
want the only one that
Yeah,
wanted
Ray Doomzilla needs to be on this conversation.
the only one that wanted Spider-Man was Black Cat. The rest of them wanted Peter Parker. I don't know what he was doing, but they wanted Peter Parker. Only
Yeah,
Black
well,
Cat
they
wanted
they wanted the dude to fucking
He was
punk
for
on.
sure. He was
because-
eating the box for sure.
No, but the women wanted the dude to punk on, right? They because they like the motherfuckers to
Oh,
punk
especially
on.
Mary.
And they could think,
Well, Gwen was good. Mary Jane's a fucking bitch.
but that's what it is. Like
She was horrible in the comics. She was fine though. Gosh, she was
Yeah.
fine.
well, it's them redheads, boy. I'll tell you.
Hell,
Redheads.
wait.
And
Woo!
redheadies. But yeah, it's just. I mean, I don't know. I just think that now, like they just take like.
In the new video game, Spider-Man,
played it
Spider-Man
yet.
2. Bro, she looks hurt.
Yeah.
What do they do?
That's what it. No, they taking out attractive women and they replace them with these fucking just these ones and twos.
Goddamn
Are
Are
females,
replacing
well,
the fucking eights and
These
we're
goddamn
put-
females, Womack.
I don't give a shit.
We're approaching
It's
3
true
hours.
though. I'm just saying. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I'll say it. Like, these bitches are fucking ones and twos that
Ones
are
and
replacing these
twos.
fucking 8 to 10s.
Yeah.
Replace them with
shit.
2s. I'll give them
45
3s.
seconds.
3s at the most. And that's fucking.
And we can't even get a 7. We gotta get 1s, 2s,
Yeah,
and 3s.
yeah, that's it. Like, come on, like really?
We just shooting threes out
All
here.
right.
And they
Are we watching
find-
anything else? Are we watching anything else?
Well, you said mention Loki. We just got there because Loki, and then he got the time travel, and we got to MJ.
I haven't seen anything.
I understand how we got to where we got. Are we watching anything else?
Is anybody gonna watch the Marvels when it comes out?
No,
Come on.
I'll probably go watch it.
I'm gonna watch that shit. Oh, I did hear supposedly though, and I hope they do this because it's the only way it'll fucking save this fucking movie.
Beast.
Is if well, it had to be an X-Man,
Yeah.
but if fucking Rogue, because they
Rogue
alluded to
takes her
that shit.
powers.
Oh,
If
dude!
Rogue
if
takes
they
the
do
fucking-
that,
if they
I'm
do
in.
that,
Oh,
I kind of
man.
think they're gonna do that because Brie Larson's already saying she don't want to she don't want the role
Please.
no more anyway.
I hope she takes all of their powers.
well, she don't want it. That's the perfect
all
fucking
3
thing
of them.
because that's
I don't like any of them. I don't like Photon. I don't like a mama.
I like Photon.
I don't like none of them.
A mama?
I don't like a
Kamala?
mama. No, not Kamala. Her mama, the Rambo.
Oh, her mom.
The
Rambo?
bitch who tried to. No, the bitch who was in trying to tell James Bond what to do. The fuck
Oh.
out of here,
Well, that too. I'm glad they
man.
didn't do
Yeah, I
the female
think,
James Bond shit either.
James Bond. That's the one white dude. Him and Tom Cruise. I mean, can
I
you
think-
leave the cool white guys alone?
I think it might be good though because this one's gonna
No.
be short.
No.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be the shortest Marvel.
Well,
Marvel
because
movie.
they said because I guess the teaser it had something in the thing. It says what comes next or something comes next, and then it faded out and just left the X.
Yeah.
In the,
Well, it's a
in the
big
credits,
reboot.
so-
They're gonna do Secret Wars, and they're trying to they're gonna reboot it because
Yeah,
Kathleen
it's about
Kennedy
time.
hopefully is on the way out.
Well, if this bitch-
hopefully.
Well, if this bitch don't want to be,
But she don't
Captain
oversee
Marvel
none
no
of this
more.
shit though. That's just she just does
Yeah, but
Star Wars,
she
right?
got her tendrils in India. Actually, to be fair, all of them got to go. It's not just
No,
her.
I heard she was
I
right.
thought she was supposed to leave. Nah, she
Yeah,
ain't fucking.
that's what I heard.
She ain't going no
supposed
until they got to drag her dead body out, and she might come back to life.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But now if she wants to leave, this would be the perfect opportunity to do this shit. Like, all right, bitch, you'll go to a coma forever. We never gotta see you again. You can just lay in this hospital bed. for
All I
fucking
know
50
is
more
they better not
movies.
fuck up Fantastic Four because they already fucked it up twice.
Nah,
That
they're
movie's
already
a
doing-
curse.
They're
That
already
movie's cursed.
Storm is gonna not Storm. Invisible Woman's gonna leave the group.
For real?
Just letting you know.
Of course it is. Of course. I wouldn't expect nothing less.
And I wasn't joking.
You
No,
guys are putting it on too much. They ain't gonna fucking have.
they're
Storm reboot
already
shit.
talking about it, bro. It's gonna
Damn.
be. It's
I
gonna be
wouldn't-
the Invisible Woman, and this hurts me because that's my third favorite. You know, it goes Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and Fantastic Four. Out of the
And-
groups,
Fuck Batman.
And Invisible Woman's gonna be
Oh,
some
fuck Batman.
Cambodian chick. That
yeah,
was fucking
and they are, and
That's-
and
Oh
Nova
my
Ray, she's like
some
she's
bitch from Taiwan.
no, she's
I hope they
Silver
cast
Surfer.
Psylocke nice. That would be nice.
Ooh, no, they kind of did, but she was past her prime.
Nah, she went past the prom. Man. She was fucking cool.
I mean,
Who?
I'm with you, but
She was good.
Who?
I still take her. I still take
She-
her.
Oh,
She
what's her
went-
name? She was cool.
she wasn't.
what's her name?
Nah, but she didn't have the thickness like she was supposed to have.
She did, but she
Because you remember
Oh, was it
Psylocke
Olivia
from the
Munn?
commercial.
yeah.
Yeah, Olivia Munn.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was nice. Y'all choosing
Yeah.
on that.
Nah,
yeah,
she
I
need
get-
to-
I
she
get what
need
you're
to
saying,
be-
but-
she need to be a
Yeah.
little.
No, they're gonna make this.
But that's
they're gonna
all
make
comics,
Psylocke
though.
fucking.
I mean,
I don't
I-
care, man. Bring my
I-
fantasy.
They're gonna make Psylocke fucking
I mean,
Rosie O'Donnell in this bitch.
Oh,
Fucking,
don't do
it's gonna
that. Don't do that. My eyes.
That's the comics, though. They be, but yeah, I feel you, though.
Ooh, but you
They're
can
gonna make-
find someone.
They gonna
special
take another
today.
fine.
I gotta
character.
get out of here, y'all. Fucking, I gotta.
All right.
But
All right. So
Yeah.
who's?
catch
All
y'all
right.
next week.
Well, you got.
You gonna-
You got
you
cut
gonna
it
run
off
point?
then.
Yeah, nah, well, it won't cut
Okay.
it off. It'll cut it off.
Well,
I did.
well, who gonna? I can't cut it off on mine.
Oh, for real? It won't give you that option.
Uh.
All right, fuck it. I guess we're just gonna have to bounce then.
Go ahead,
Oh.
Womack.
You getting yelled at?
This,
Okay.
this the,
No, I'm not
this
getting yelled.
it's the gold bastards. You got to say it.
The
Go-
gold bastards.
go-
Right
Say
on,
it,
coming
Will.
on.
That's
Will.
why.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why I
for
need to
sure.
get your
Right
ass
on,
back
Mike.
on here. Will, good seeing you after all these years,
Hell
even
yeah,
though
that's
it's on
what's up.
fucking.
Right off the coming in,
Even
bro.
though you podcasting from a brick wall, like you did. It's fucking good.
Oh Lord.
Cool.
Ah,
Glad to see you on.
We
Glad
gotta
to
stay
see
ahead
you,
of
man.
the
It's been a minute.
backgrounds.
Yeah. Well,
yes,
I
backgrounds.
definitely need backgrounds. I can't be cool and have
Put a
lightning on the
Captain
back of
Marvel
my shit.
background up there.
Oh God, no. No, man, you're hurting my soul.
Like, I'll do Rambo. Rambo was cool.
You had the
I-
Jimmy G one, so
I
you
give
need
it to Rambo.
I want comic Hulk, not that pussy Hulk. They do. Oh my God, how you gonna do
Yeah,
that
they
to my
fucked
boy
him
Hulk?
up. Give him the
I
support.
have
Alright,
to
y'all.
control my anger infinitely more than you. Oh my.
Anyway, that's what we watching. Everything else.
Happy Halloween.
Now that he get the shit together.
Nah, it's past. It's Merry Christmas.
Chase Young better do some shit.
Mariah's
Oh,
out.
please.
Mariah's
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Mariah
Fury
has-
lost.
Fury lost.
Fury lost.
Fury lost.
Doomzilla's scared. What else we got?
Haney's about to get knocked out.
Oh,
He's gonna get knocked out.
Damn.
And Canelo's gonna retire because he ain't gonna fight Bivol.
That don't even fucking matter. Well, he should.
Nah,
anyway.
he gonna fight
And
Benavidez.
we're
winner
still
of
watching
Andrade
Loki. So
Benavidez. Oh, that's next month too. Well, no, this month now.
we're still
December.
watching Loki.
I think Andrade's about to get his boo boo about to get boo boo after this fight.
Mhm.
It's too small.
All right, all right.
Anyway,
All right,
let's do it.
y'all.
All right.
Catch y'all next week, hopefully.
Catch me on Discord.
Catch
Actually,
them two
Leo.
on Discord.
Me and Leo running the Discord. I gotta check my
Let's do
Discord
it.
right now.
We gotta do a Saturday conspiracy one.
Hey, I
Yeah.
got
All right,
you.
we'll
man.
we'll set something
do
up.
it.
I'm good
Do it.
Mondays and Tuesdays, so you can rock with it.
All right.
Let's
Right on,
go.
Will.
See.
Right on, Ray
Will.
Doomzilla. Right on.
Yeah, I'm off.
Womack.
I'm off next.
Thank you, Doomzilla, for coming on. We
I'm off next
appreciate it. You should
Monday
come
and
on
Tuesday.
again.
I'm off.
And not be scared.
Oh,
We'll
let's
work
do it.
something
It's
out.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all on the other side.
Like.
We love you,
Peace.
Doomzilla.
Peace.